getting shit moving and flowing too.
Just get the conversation going.
Yeah. Not even a bad idea. We should be interesting enough.
Get the conversation going.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You miss out on some, you get the rest of it.
Maybe we bring back. Maybe we make jokes about it. Who the fuck knows, dude? That should be like another podcast. Who the fuck knows?
All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the WRK podcast, where we ask the questions, but at the end of the day, who really knows? As always, I'm your host, AJ, here with my good friends Dylan and Michael.
Hello. We're here.
And you know what? Because you clicked on it, we're going to be talking about World War III today. I'm not gonna jump into anything in the intro here. I'm just gonna shamelessly plug some shit.
Yeah.
So follow us on Twitter at WRKPod. Follow us on Instagram at WRKPod. WRKPodcast. Dude, I botched that really bad. Follow us on Instagram at WRKPodcast. I was like in my head, I'm like, go to the website next. So the next thing you should do after you listen through that botched Instagram plug, follow us or just go to our website. I'm dying here right now, but I'm drowning. But we're doing it. We're doing it live, baby. So yeah, go to our website, WRKpodcast.com. You'll get links to our Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, our Patreon page, patreon.com/WRKpod.
Yeah.
Just go there. You can do some donations. It's fun. It's fun to give people that you like money. It's like going to a restaurant to see your favorite waitress.
Right.
Like Becky with that tight ass.
In a really weird way, like you guys just
go to YouTube and be like, hey, I want to give this guy $3 a day. So
give us less than $3. I don't care. Okay.
Give us $1 to let us know.
Send us a gift. I'll give you my address, and you just send me something.
Yeah. Even if it's hate mail.
And I noticed last week
hate mail would be lit.
Last week was the first Tuesday that we missed out on our 20 Australian ladies listening, and I know that they're probably succumbed to the wildfires. So I want to take this opportunity to say, hey, when you potentially watch this, when you're back doing your podcast club thing, like, hey, I'm glad you're safe, and I want you to be safe because you listen to our show, and that makes me love you. And in my head, you're hot as fuck too. Not because of the fire, but
yeah.
But like,
we wish you, Australia. We wish you the best. We need you.
We need you. We need the 20 of you to keep.
Dude, we need the Australia women so bad. Like, think about like when we go to war, we need you, dude.
I was thinking more like when we like took the show on the road and we could go to Australia. There'd at least be 20 people at a live show.
That would be lit. We're coming to Australia.
Send us plane tickets.
Yeah, we'll catch you at the end of this groovy tune for World War III.
Beautiful. What a beautiful groovy tune.
Dude, we're just like,
it's gonna take a lot to beat that.
I need to get on Fiverr and just send him a copy of that and be like, you need to do better than this. Personalize it.
Yeah. It's like, how would they beat that? But if they could, wouldn't that be amazing?
Oh my god, it'd be amazing. Just a lo-fi beat.
How many more subscribers would we have right now? Like, honestly, you got to beat the best
1,000.
beat in the world. We'd become famous instantly if you could beat that. If you could beat that.
And we'd put your name in the title description every single time.
So if you're watching right now, Emma, make us a beat.
So send us a video. We'll play it right now on the podcast live. Guaranteed. All right.
So World War III. So over the holidays, while we were nursing our 2-day hangover from New Year's, the U.S. Department of Defense launched a drone strike on Iranian Major General Qasem Salima.
It's a weird name, dude.
Salamina.
Salami.
We're gonna call him
You know,
salami.
when I say it the first time, I'm gonna get it, and I won't fuck it up again. But it's Soleimani. Yeah, Soleimani. Qasem Soleimani, killing him at a international airport in Baghdad, Iraq.
Wait, they killed him. See, I knew they killed him at an international airport.
Yeah.
With a bombing.
A drone
strike.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh my god. That's nuts. I was just looking up little shit. But
yeah, so basically we have officially assassinated a foreign leader.
Wasn't he was just a general. I mean a leader.
Yeah, he was like their second in command of the army in Iran.
Right.
Yeah. And so who was this guy other than the Iranian top leader's best friend? He was literally the motherfucker who we enlisted to help our army fight ISIS when ISIS was founded. So we paid this guy to fight ISIS for and with us. And now we're killing him.
Well, and it talks about, I mean, at one point, fucking, what was it? Fucking the guy, like, he's from Iran. Like, I don't even remember who else he fucking squatted up with to, like, get rid of ISIS. Like, I don't know if it was one of his allies, Iran's allies or not, but, like, fuck. Like, these are people, like, we're supposed to be trying to get peace, and they're, like, showing a little bit of peace. Boom, dead. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucked up.
Well, it's like they say that we've almost completely eradicated ISIS, and so now what? We're back to killing random people in the Middle East.
ISIS isn't popular anymore. No one gives a like. ISIS is boring to governments and shit and people. Like, no one wants to learn about ISIS. They're old news. So 2019. Just kidding.
It's all about the memes.
So I just like the Soleimani guy, like, was still to this day actively fighting ISIS, which this is why I don't get the strikes or the assassination, I guess is what we will call it, because that's what it was.
Yeah.
Because literally Donald Trump's enemies in a list, other than like, I don't understand why he still hates Mexicans, but
yeah, he just does, dude. He just does, dude.
But like, so his like list is MS-13 number 1, number 2 ISIS, number 3 the Clintons. Why the fuck is this guy getting assassinated?
To start a fucking war.
Didn't this guy order the fucking Iraqi protesters to fucking attack fucking?
That was in response to the assassination.
No, it was They attacked the embassy, and then he
wasn't that back in the embassy attack was back in 17. Oh no,
that was just recently.
2015.
They were just the protesters were just outside of the fucking.
Are you talking like within like the last year?
And the last week or two or whatever.
Oh, I thought there's two. There's like, you know how many U.S. embassies have been fucking overrun?
Right.
Like,
I'm talking about what happened right now.
We're not talking about Chris Stevens. We're talking about this guy.
I'm talking about like right now, like this guy and shit. So fucking the Sergeant Salami or whatever ordered fucking.
I literally know.
Ordered fucking attacks on fucking. Ordered fucking the fucking people to fucking start fucking storming the fucking U.S. embassy or whatever. These protesters to start storming the U.S. embassy, and fucking in response to that, Donald Trump was like, "Hell no, boom, you're dead," and fucking.
If
that's
fucking what that happened. Might be the case. I was under the impression that the embassy got stormed in response to him being assassinated.
No, it was the other way around.
So that's okay. So either side of that. I was kind of like with. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because the embassy got stormed on New Year's.
Yeah, and
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and then he fucking...
But it makes sense. Like, they talked about Salami, like, being fucking... it's too easy, dude. Fucking Salami was out there, like, fucking... In a sense, was doing what they'd say, like, called fucking, like, I don't even know. It's like a proxy of fucking... You know, he's out there just fucking causing havoc anyways. Like, they probably had him out there fucking, if it got stormed, like, why wouldn't he be a part of that? You know, he's top dog. He's
Right.
I mean, he's top dog, like not top dog. You know, he's easy enough to be killed. His leaders were probably the one who had him get killed. You know, I don't know. Some conspiracy theory shit. Who knows?
Could be.
They probably told him, "Hey, Salami."
God damn. We're just gonna stick
Salami.
with that, right?
Go Salami. Go storm the fucking U.S. embassy.
You guys are gonna fuck me up because I'm gonna keep trying to say his name right, and I'm gonna say Salami on
Isn't it?
that.
Okay.
And some fucking 12-year-old tweaker kid is gonna call me out on the internet over it.
What we say actually though is so we get it right. Soleimani.
Soleimani.
I like Sergeant.
Salami is. Oh, I'm not gonna stop. Fuck him.
It's so close, honestly. Like if he was Italian, it'd be pronounced salami.
I can almost taste his last name. Like, that's how good.
I go to Subway.
That's how close
I
it
go to
is.
Subway and I say I want Soleimani on my sandwich.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Oh my god. Okay. So I mean,
I guess like even though he told if he's the guy that told people to storm our embassy, like why are we killing people that are fighting our enemies for us?
Because why are they attacking us?
it's the conspiracy
Well,
behind it.
because
Bam.
we're trying to keep their country in need of us being there.
just like when we fucking traded, just like back in the day when we traded them fucking weapons for fucking those fucking soldiers back, and then they fucking used those weapons against us. They're doing the same thing. We fucking paid them money to help fight somebody else, and then they're fucking coming and fucking fighting us again.
Well, yeah, but the problem is the
exact same thing that's happening.
Yeah, but the
dude.
problem with that is that our argument is that they're fighting us, but we shouldn't even be there. Like, why are we there?
There's start a war, man.
The 33rd parallel.
The
dude.
memes. It's all about the memes. You guys talked to me about going into this about the memes, and I'm like, in reality, the memes are what's happening right now, anyways. You know. And
Oh yeah,
it's
dude,
crazy.
the
memes.
Iranian government literally released a meme today of a guy with an Iraqi or Iranian badge punching Donald Trump in the face and giving him a bloody nose. Like they literally posted that on Twitter today.
Memes speak so much truth. It's so fucking great how in today's age the memes are speaking so much truth, and I'm glad that they're like catching on. You know. We also have a message, our first responder of the day. We're super stoked. It's some guy who looks like he
from the
wrote
Middle
his
East.
name in gibberish. It's from the Middle East. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
And he says hi. So if your name is like that and you fucking can speak English, like,
Let us
where
know what
are you
your name
from?
is.
Where the fuck are you from?
Yeah, let us
dude?
know what's going on. We're in your parts of the world because we're trying to figure out what the fuck
Yeah,
is
we
going
wanna
on.
know.
Is that
in
my
your part of the
Because who
world? And
knows, dude?
what we're trying to figure out what's going on in
Right.
your part of the world and what's going on in our part of the world.
Right.
It's-
Yeah. Wherever the fuck you were from, let us know. How do you feel about this?
But
Where
anyway,
you, like
hello.
he might be affected.
Yeah, he probably is. I mean, fuck, everyone in that area of the world is affected by our army in some way.
Right, for sure. Oh my god, 100%. I'm so curious about this guy.
Yeah, I want to know more about this guy.
This guy.
Right.
Who is this guy? I can't pronounce his name at all.
I can't read his name, but I bet he's got an interesting backstory, and I'm hella interested in it.
So what's
So
the next point?
I hope he keeps messaging us throughout this, and we can get to know this guy. But like my thing is so we're in all these countries fighting quote unquote terrorism. And at what point do we become the terrorist?
We've
At every point.
We've
Yeah,
been the
like,
terrorists.
we-
in
like,
every
At the point where we
Like-
fucking lied about fucking
Like
them having all these fucking weapons of mass destruction.
I know
all
that
this
there
other
were
shit.
Al Qaeda agents that were hijacked the planes and shit in 9/11, but our government allowed that to happen. So
Well, that's kinda weird,
we'll do a whole episode on that. But we terrorized our own people to get us in the Middle East.
Oh,
I feel
yeah,
like
definitely.
we talk about
We-
that
we-
almost every
okay, so
episode.
we're gonna
We need their
blame
drugs, their money, and their poppies.
Yeah, dude, 100%. Their oil, dude. They're the two O's of war are oil and opium.
Oh yeah, baby.
and overweight.
And Overwatch.
Dude, but seriously though, it's fucked up. Like we literally, in the best sense of 9/11 conspiracy, we allowed the Twin Towers to be taken down when we called off the fighter jets to intercept the airplanes.
Oh, definitely.
In the worst sense, we killed 4,000 plus of our own people to go and kill 100,000 people in Iraq in the first like year. I think we killed 100,000 insurgents is what they called them.
Plus our own troops.
Yeah, plus our own troops. But the insurgents in their neck of the woods, you know what they call them? They call them farmers and militia.
Right.
Like they don't call them insurgents.
Yeah, same as fighting our farmers, dude, you know?
It's like it's ridiculous. We're literally terrorizing other countries so they don't come and do the same thing to us. And then we walk around with our head held high and just like.
But it wouldn't even be for them to come and do anything to us because like they wouldn't. I mean, yeah, in a sense, but like we're doing this strictly for like profit. But there's no even you never do anything for profit if there's risk. Our government has so much money; they don't need to worry about risk. They're only going to do things that profit them. So obviously, if they're doing this, like they're just getting money off of
there's
it.
no profit in mainland America unless you're fucking trying to start up a milk farm.
So I guess what we need to figure out is
there's
what's over there that fucking we're fighting for.
Starting a
oil
milk farm.
and opium, the two O's of war, the oil and the opium.
Dude, I swear I thought I heard him say boy hole and opium.
Well, maybe a little bit of that.
I don't know. Just okay. Oil. We talk about pedophiles too much on this podcast. We did not hear that. I'm sorry.
In no way am I like trying to say that, you know, the kid from your town that right out of high school joins the Marines, he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad kid. But the people that are telling him to do shit and then he has to do it, otherwise he's going to be court-martialed, those are fucking bad people.
One thing about
I seriously think it's getting to the point where we are the United States, like they used to talk about how we were the world police.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're just the terrorists.
The world bullies.
Yeah, we're literally, that's all, like it's bullies, but instead of shooting fucking spitwads, you're shooting fucking AK-47s and M16s.
But I wouldn't even say us, like think about the people, like I feel like I looked at us as American and was like, you know, like we are those people, we are the terrorists because we have the nice stuff and we're like, we have everything that we need. But I mean, when we think about it down to the like most core level, like it's not America that's doing this. It is people that have fucking money. Like it's not America. It's the people that control it, but that's not America, man. Yeah. Like,
well,
that's it's not America.
Literally, like Iran has been like releasing, not propaganda, but like releasing things where they're like, we don't have a quarrel. We don't have quarrels with the American people. We have quarrels with people that run your country.
Right. Exactly, dude. It's so fucked.
There are people in our government that are so fucking evil.
We have a lot of shit and like people hate us because like I'll be chilling at home on my fucking bomb ass computer and like doing whatever the fuck I want because I fucking got a bomb ass computer, have a car that drives like, but I mean fuck, I'm not the one. I'm buy that shit, well, though. But I mean I'm in a country that lets me do that, but I'm not sending fucking airstrikes to go kill your fucking. I mean he might be bad. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. Maybe he was the guy storming it. What if he wasn't even the one storming the embassy and they just pinned it on him?
Recorded American deaths on his hands. Like in the like FBI recorded definition of terrorist.
Well, then it's whatever. But honestly, if we get so gung-ho on killing one terrorist, what stops all of America getting fucking overwhelmed when we kill someone random that our government tells us is a terrorist? Because that's, I mean... But like, if they are a terrorist, but how can we not handle them anyways?
So say like we are.
The only reason it's a big deal is because like they want it to be a big deal. You know what I mean?
The whole worst part about it is that the people that are peddling us sending soldiers to these countries to attack the countries themselves they're never gonna see battlefield in their lifetime, and. But yet they're able to con young men and women in their districts to go and fight for them and then come back home and vote for them. Vote for me again.
Yeah.
Hunger Games style.
They don't care. They're old as fuck. They lived, those old people who are making these decisions lived through the days of the other wars.
Yeah, and some of them served in Vietnam and Korea and shit like that, and we get that. But a lot of them that are in Congress right now didn't.
Oh, yeah.
They were running our country, you know.
Yeah, like they were too busy sending other people. They were too busy sending other people to other countries to fucking fight and die. Right. It's fucking ridiculous.
Think about like back in the day being somewhat important back in the day, but then being like, you just like didn't make the cut. Like, we wanted to protect you, but you're gonna have to go out there and fight, dude. I'm sorry.
So this is really like, at the end of the day, this is really what should worry everyone, is when the right and left wing news media, like mainstream news media, both agree. Even though the left wing media has been telling you for the last 5 years that Orange Man bad, everything he does bad, they all agree that this was a necessary thing to do.
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
A necessary.
to kill Salami.
Yeah, Soleimani.
Sergeant Salami. Yeah, I mean,
Major General.
If he's, that's what I'm saying.
Major. We should probably respect his name a little bit.
If he's labeled as an activist,
have you not seen the fucking drone footage of his funeral service?
Which
blows my. Yeah, there's like 100,000 people there.
They're like, we have a secret drone footage of the funeral, and the drone's like flying like over top of the.
I think it was more of a message, like, this is how respected this person was in this country. Like,
right, and you can't just willy nilly just go and kill people.
Yeah, but it was literally, oh my god, it was insane. There were so many people.
We have I don't know. I think it's Michelle, Michelle.
Peace out. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
peace and eyes. I don't know.
What's up?
Yeah, where are you from?
Michelle the Great.
Michelle the Great. Where the fuck you from?
But yeah, no, it's fucking crazy. And when they both, like I've always said on this show, like when both sides, when CNN and Fox News agree on something, you should be fucking worried about whatever the hell they're talking about.
What did it say?
She says she's
I'm looking
at
at you.
I can't read. It's dark.
Militias were ordered back to Iran.
Militias are ordered back to Iran. I'm looking at you. Wait, what?
That's what the
Albany, New York. Cool,
Nice.
dude. Oh, I got you. Right on. Albany, New York. Cool, dude.
Dope.
Who the fuck knows someone from Albany, New York?
I've been to Larkfest. I've been to Albany. I've been to a couple music festivals there when I lived in New York.
Yeah, this motherfucker used to live there. You guys probably know each other.
I used to live in Lake George and Glens Falls.
Yeah, good for you. I've lived here my whole life. Fuck me,
I was
dude.
in Minnesota for a while.
Yeah, I took a
you lived
trip
in
to
Minnesota
Mexico
for like
once.
4 months.
I don't remember the fuck.
Larkfest, that was a fun time.
Camp Bisco.
Hell yeah. New York viewer. I used to it's closed now, so it doesn't matter. So whatever.
Camp Bisco.
I did work at Davidson Brothers Brewery in Glens Falls, New York.
Do you know
if you like the
what is Camp Bisco?
I don't know.
Oh, Matea is on. She's fucking our other commenter Matea is also from New York. You guys all probably you probably know Matea.
Yeah, blow up the chat while we continue talking about this shit.
Right.
All right, well, I 100% forgot where the fuck we were at.
What I was just saying was that it really worries me when CNN and Fox News agree on something. That's when you know what's the fucking law that oh god, I always try to name the law and then I forget it and I sound like a jackass. But
Murphy.
that's when you know that the legal propaganda that our government allows the news media to push and peddle is in effect.
Doesn't that feel kind of like monopolizing in a way? Like they fucking just like hook up and they're like, well, we own it now. Like we finally decided. I don't know, not finally. They've been working together forever, but I mean,
it's just it scares me when they both agree that Soleimani had to be killed. Like literally, I was reading a Washington Post article about it today, and I was just like, "This is terrifying." You're supposed to be like, "Hey, he shouldn't have done that." Like, what? Will
Anyways, yeah, the world agrees. Fucking festival. No, I work at G. The world agrees. Yeah, of course,
bro.
But
it's
fucking
dude, when fucking God, what's his name? When Sean Hannity has the same opinion as fucking what's the Cooper guy?
Anderson
Cooper. When they have the same opinion on something, that's like, and they say, well, they can have the same opinion on something at the tennis court, but when they have the same opinion in the fucking newsroom, that shit literally puts me
It's like,
down a notch. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
dude. Yeah, I don't know. It's fucked, dude. Yeah, I don't know. That's to me just like screaming like I don't know about how actually I don't think we'd go to like war, like have a World War III. I just don't know. I don't think that'd be even a possibility. But how close do you guys think? I'm just curious of
World War III or us going down there and just bombing the shit out of Iran.
That's what it would end up being.
I mean,
that's what World War III would be.
World War
like,
III is what?
This isn't old
World
school.
War III is the
likes-
pre-sequel to fucking
likes-
Fallout 1.
Listen,
Right.
who likes Iran? Russia likes Iran, and fucking it seems like Trump's pretty good friends with fucking Putin right now.
But
so
who's
it's
gonna
like,
get into that shit?
Yeah, and then
He's
but
not
also
gonna
China.
fucking do
China is
China, I guess, and China's doing fucking military games right now as well.
yeah. It's
So it's like, dude,
the world is a game of Risk right now.
Right.
Damn.
Like there's all these countries, but there's really only fucking 4 players.
Right. That's
Like what is
What a
Europe?
great way of saying it.
What is-
Four
what is-
players.
What is fucking
the whole
Europe
thing.
gonna? What is Europe gonna do when the United States stops paying for their defense bill?
Yeah.
What are they gonna fucking do?
We help
They're gonna
have-
become the poorest countries in the
you
world
look- and-
because
and-
they have to pay for their own fucking defenses because they have neighbors that fucking hate them and their countries are getting invaded by fucking.
Dude, we have so many more, like when you look at like allies and shit that we have, like not just like, I think one way I saw it was like there's like a difference between countries being friends and allies. Friends are you're just like cooperating, but you don't have to back people up. But then there's allies, and allies are you need to pay, like you owe a debt to fucking fight for these people. What do you think America has?
The French
The
French owe us all their good wine.
All their
Damn.
good fucking wine, dude.
For real though.
and all their paintings.
All their good fucking wine. Like there's people that maybe we're in debt, yeah, for sure. But I mean, fuck, like you said, like everyone's in fucking debt. You don't think the most powerful people aren't in fucking debt in some way
No, you're right.
to the
Everybody's
top
in debt to
dog.
somebody.
Everyone's in debt to someone, and then
Right.
there's the top
Yeah,
dog.
that's why the fucking Clinton campaign or the Clinton Foundation went bankrupt when she lost the election. Like she was in debt to someone,
Yeah,
Right.
and it was proven after she lost the election when her foundation went bankrupt.
yeah.
Like everyone, and people talk about how fucking, the Clintons, they're super powerful. They'll have you killed. Like, yeah, maybe if you're like a staffer or something,
Yeah.
they can have you killed.
They
But she's not gonna be like, oh, well, I want Benjamin Netanyahu killed in
Right.
fucking Israel, and
Right.
it happens. Like someone's just like, oh, I'm gonna fucking do it. It's
Sleeper agent.
no. She answers to someone. That's what do whenever someone talks about like, oh, the most powerful people in the world, the Clintons. I'm like, you're fucking dumb. You sound ignorant as fuck.
They're
You watched
kill
one.
list.
You watched one episode of fucking Tucker Carlson. And you became a fucking Clinton hater.
Their kill list is
Like, it's
tiny,
totally
dude, if you
reasonable
think
to
about
not-
it.
Yeah, it's totally reasonable to not like them, but to
Their
be
kill
like,
list
to-
is less than some of the serial killers we've talked about. I mean, actually, it's pretty big. But I mean, like, as far as like when you look at how actual governments kill people, they're a speck in a fucking fucking hay bale. Like they ain't got shit to them. The Clintons are just pretending out there. They've done some bad shit, but they ain't shit. They ain't even close to shit. She wishes she could be shit.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking too. I'm reading it too.
yeah.
She says,
I was gonna say I totally agree with you.
Yeah,
Michelle.
I'm reading it
100%,
too.
like-
I'm trying.
Yeah,
Michelle, what does she say?
the Russian elections is just she says it's just Putin, and that's true. And then China is a peanut gallery, which I'm not really sure how to take that, but I mean I kind of agree just because it sounds funny.
Wait, China's a peanut gallery. What? I gotta reread this.
Clintons are bitter.
But yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of people that do fucking from that fucking region, from Iran, that fucking start fucking, retaliating just because.
100%.
Just because we fucking bombed this dude. They're like, oh fuck America, everybody hates America, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, because we're the world's biggest bully.
Let's do it.
Dude, I love this guy.
you're only it's probably a chick. The name
I
is
love
Michelle.
that. Fucking, I love it, dude. Fucking, there's 3 candidates in Russia. Fucking Putin, and Putin, dude.
I think
I want a
Dylan- I
shirt
think
that
Dylan
literally,
just-
I literally want a shirt that says
Vote,
that,
like,
like,
vote,
who the,
like, it's like a ballot. We can make it.
right?
It's
If
a ballot
Putin,
box,
Putin,
Putin,
dude.
Putin, Putin.
Oh my god, that'd be a great fucking
Hey,
shirt. Dude.
copyright.
Yeah, copyrighted right here. Or Michelle. I don't know. Would Michelle have it? I don't know.
Yeah, Dylan, you have a terrible problem with calling
It is.
things that are female. You've known my dog for 3 years now, and you still call Piper a dude.
Yeah, you can't
Every
say
time,
that,
like,
dude.
oh, what's he doing? I'm like, it's her name is Piper.
So okay, so we get a T-shirt made of this, and then
Michelle
Michelle,
gets
who
one
is
for
a
free.
chick,
Gets one for free.
who is a chick, will get one for free. I think we need to have like a little fucking signature in the bottom right, like in the little, I don't know, on the tag or something. Give her some credit.
Yeah, so send me your signature, your social security number.
Dude, do it. He's totally trustworthy. That's what I had to do to be on the podcast.
Trust me, I've had my identity stolen. I won't steal yours. No, but yeah, we'll definitely put like designed by Michelle. Michelle the Great. That'd be fucking hilarious. Dude, that's a fucking funny ass, like the 2020 election t-shirt. Like,
No.
it's gonna happen.
Oh,
I know what I'm doing with my day off tomorrow. Usually I don't work on podcast stuff on Tuesdays, but I'm gonna totally work on this tomorrow.
Yes.
That's
What
fucking funny.
Oh, man, dude.
Oh my god, that almost made me tear up a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Oh fuck,
That's honestly great.
dude. But the worst.
we all with the next podcast we're all wearing. Maybe give it like a couple podcasts, but I don't know. That just cracks me the fuck up.
Oh fuck. So the worst thing I think that happened about these attacks. I mean, obviously the attack happened, and that's terrible.
Terrible.
But the worst thing that happened to me about it, because I'm selfish and I want to talk about me for a second.
Okay.
And we had some beautiful Witcher memes.
Dude,
And
there's some awesome memes.
they just fucking stopped because everyone started posting about World War III, and that made me super fucking
Dude,
sad.
the Witcher memes
'Cause they're
were
not as
fucking gold.
Dude, the John Ralphio
Yo,
one
the
that
John
Michael sent
Ralphio.
us.
The John,
Oh my god, I
dude.
literally cried.
So,
I literally fucking.
so if anyone
crying.
watched the show Parks and Recs and they know fucking Ron Swanson and they know John Ralphio,
everyone knows those two names.
I'm pretty sure everyone does. And then you got John Ralphio fucking as Jaskier, the bard from The Witcher,
it's Dandelion.
or
Dandelion the bard.
It says Jaskier every time.
That was Dandelion.
It's Dandelion.
What did they call him? I don't know, dude. It's
They might
weird.
have changed his name for the show, but his name's Dandelion in the books in the game.
Anyways, you got him fucking as John Ralphio screaming at fucking Ron
It's the
Swanson.
picture of him going, "She's the worst." And it's Ron Swanson as the Witcher, and it's so fucking good.
The Witcher
Oh my
memes.
God.
The Witcher memes did not get enough.
Someone
play.
sent me a video of the song "Give a Coin to Your Witcher," but a cat was dancing to it, and that shit had me rolling up, like literally, like falling out of my chair laughing.
What do you think, Michelle? Do you think the Witcher memes should have been more relevant than the World War III memes? What do you feel? I know
I like the World War III memes.
the World
They're
War,
pretty
the,
fucking
dude,
good,
the World War III memes are fucking
Those are
hot.
fucking
The
awesome.
Witcher probably had that one meme, and that meme was great. That's probably one of the best memes in the world. But the World War III memes are fucking
So you're
hilarious.
saying the best thing that came out of this are the memes?
The memes tell the truth. The memes are the news. If you look at
Yeah,
it, the
you're right,
memes
dude.
are the news.
I've seen
You know what I
Memes
mean?
are the news, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen the World War III memes, and I thought they were funny at first, and then I follow a lot of like the gaming community on YouTube, on Twitter.
Wait,
And
Michelle,
all
you've
of them
seen
are just like
Zero.
all of them are just like holding up their Modern Warfare 3 cases and being like, "I'm ready, fucking World War 3," and it's like it became so dumb so fast for me
Oh,
just from
jeez.
Twitter.
what, Michelle? You said you've seen none. You've seen none of what? The Witcher memes, the World War III memes, our podcast. Like, what have you seen none of? I'm just saying, dude. But while she answers, but
But yeah, it just like it got so dead just because of like the gaming community on YouTube.
of what memeing on the World War III?
Yeah, because there's just
Michelle,
all
we're gonna make you a
all
meme.
of the Call of Duty YouTubers were just like fucking, and Rainbow Six YouTubers and shit like that were just like holding up their game cases, be like, "I'm ready for World War III," like all this shit, and just got really dead really fast.
All memes, all the above.
Yeah, but
So let's say
Just-
my favorite World War III meme, just real quick. there's a guy that if you say something in a meme, it surprises him and he shakes his head and kind of closes his eyes a little bit. And
Michael
the meme,
Jordan?
It was kind of like a Michael Jordan look, but it's this guy, dude. I can't help it, but it says like the meme is like when it's 8 p.m. at night and the sun's just starting to rise or something, you know, but like a nuclear bomb. I don't know, and his face just goes, I don't know. It's too fucking funny. It's too fucking funny. Michelle has no idea because she doesn't understand anything
about meme culture.
Yeah, about meme
That's
culture.
all right. What's the next point?
So at this point, I felt like it would be necessary for everyone that hears this to know that this has been a plan since September 11th, 2001. So after the attack on 9/11, it took the Pentagon, literally unelected people, 9 days to come up with a plan to take over the Middle East. And their plan was, it's literally called 7 Countries, 5 Years. And if you don't believe me, I literally have the audio clip of...
Wait, hold on. The stars. Just say that one more time quick.
Okay, so the plan is called 7 Countries in 5 years. And I literally have the audio clip of General Wesley Clark talking about it while trying to sell a book where he was talking about it. So it's not a secret. It is not a secret.
No, it ain't, because he's trying to sell his book.
He's trying to sell a book.
He's flipping signs on corners,
make
like
shit
trying
up.
to.
All right, so I'm about to play this for y'all real quick.
To worry about Iraq, not Iran. I knew why, because I'd been through the Pentagon right after 9/11. About 10 days after 9/11, I went through the Pentagon and I saw Secretary Rumsfeld and Deputy Secretary Wolfowitz. I went downstairs just to say hello to some of the people on the joint staff who used to work for me. And one of the generals called me and he said, "Sir, you got to come in. You got to come in and talk to me a second." I said, "Well, you're too busy." He said, No. He says, "We've made the decision. We're going to war with Iraq." This was on or about the 20th of September. I said, "We're going to war with Iraq. Why?" He said, "I don't know." He said, "I guess they don't know what else to do." So I said, "Well, did they find some information connecting Saddam to Al-Qaeda?" He said, No. He says, "There's nothing new that way. They just made the decision to go to war with Iraq." He said, "I guess it's like we don't know what to do about terrorists, but we've got a good military and we can take down governments." And he said, "I guess if the only tool you have is a hammer, every problem has to look like a nail." So I came back to see him a few weeks later, and by that time we were bombing in Afghanistan. I said, "Are we still going to war with Iraq?" And he said, "Oh, it's worse than that." He said, he reached over on his desk, he picked up a piece of paper, and he said, I just got this down from upstairs," meaning the Secretary of Defense's office today, and he said, "This is a memo that describes how we're going to take out 7 countries in 5 years, starting with Iraq and then Syria, Lebanon, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and finishing off Iran." I said, "Is it classified?" He said, "Yes, sir." I said, "Well, don't show it to me." And I saw him a year or so ago, and I said, "You remember that?" He said, "Sir, I didn't show you that memo. I didn't show it to you."
So what happens in that clip and what happened in real life is it didn't take 5 years. It took, at this point, 17. But everything, it's 19 years now. But at this point, they're following their plan. What have we done in the Middle East? We've went from one country to another, destabilizing and rebuilding the fucking countries. And those people in the stands are fucking the people that are making this possible, sitting at his book reading. The people that are unelected officials in your government that are sending your sons and daughters into a war because the Pentagon didn't know what to do about terrorism. And then what do we find out? The terrorism on 9/11 was fucking allowed at the lowest level, allowed by the U.S. government, by Dick Cheney and George Bush.
Yep.
9/11 attack was allowed, and it responded to us sending how many thousands of fucking sons and daughters to die because they didn't know what to do about fucking terrorism? A 38-man cell was Al-Qaeda's number at the time. And fucking 12 of them died on 9/11.
So even if they didn't, to say that even if they didn't hit the towers, we would still be at war with them, I guess, is what I'm saying.
It was an excuse to go to war with them.
Right.
And hey, Michelle, thank you for your service. My
Yeah,
family is
yeah.
hella, dude, I got family in the military right now. My mom, my brother. I respect the fuck out of everyone that puts on the uniform. But the people that give the commands, dude, sometimes they are like this guy, former major general, fucking
Sergeant Salami.
no,
Sorry.
we're talking about Wesley Clark.
Can't they all just be Sergeant Salami?
Right.
This guy should be fucking Sergeant Salami. He's fucking stinky and shit. There's people literally laughing about him sending our troops to Iraq when they don't know why they're sending our troops to Iraq. There's people laughing about it.
Right.
How many of those people's kids served in the fucking armed forces? Probably like one out of that whole crowd. And there's that guy in the back corner shaking his head. It's sad. Like, it literally infuriates me. Like, I don't know. Like, just listening to that made me so frustrated that I wanted to freak out. It's people laughing about sending people's sons and daughters to war that they don't know why they're fucking sending them to war. And then think about it on the other side too. How many fucking it was like 1,000 fucking Iraq soldiers died to every one American soldier. So it's like 200 some odd thousand fucking Iraq soldiers died. It's just, and it was, I don't know. He literally admits that the Pentagon went to war with a country because a terrorist cell might be hiding in that country. Like, they had no reason to do it. And he admits it in open public. And people still don't fucking see that shit. And that drives me insane. I mean, we have a local war hero who lost all 4 limbs in an IED. And it's like, why the fuck is that a thing? When even the Pentagon didn't know why the fuck we were going to Iraq.
Yeah.
Destabilize the Middle East.
You guys did. Michelle
is a
said
Gulf War veteran.
I did it for us and you all to live free. I love our country. I love our freedom. And said, I served the Gulf War.
I mean, yeah, I totally love this country too. Yeah.
I love this whole country, but the people controlling it,
the people who run this country, they need to be. There's no reason that the same people that fucking were in Congress, whether they were working in like the fucking office as a secretary or whether they were on the commission, there's a bunch of them that were on the same commission of the Clinton and Trump impeachment. There's no reason that should there is no reason that there should be people in Congress for that long. Right. People running this country are they're fucking war dogs. That's literally the illegal assassination of a foreign official. That is something they could impeach Trump on, but they can't because they've all voted for the same fucking thing before in the past.
Right.
And if they get exposed for that, like, if they literally will get exposed for voting for the Iraq War and all that shit. Mm-hmm. It's just like
that's why they don't want to send.
They could have waited until New Year's and they would have impeached him in a day. It's fucking blue. I told people at work about that and everyone looked at me like, oh damn, really? I'm like, yeah, they could have done it in one fucking day. They could have went to Congress, went to the House.
Wait, we need to back up a little bit. So hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit out of it. So you're saying that because like, what about we already tried to impeach him and then now like killing a foreign official?
Like what they did, they impeached him on not appearing under subpoena for Congress, which is like in cooperation with Congress, and then the abuse of power, which was also kind of like whatever. But this is something that you can actually impeach someone on.
Right.
The illegal assassination of a foreign official.
Which would, like you were saying, they could actually do it in like one day. Senate would have to.
The House could do it in one day.
Yeah, the House would have to do it, or else they would be exposed.
And that's why you need to be fucking terrified because they all approve of it. That's why you should be fucking scared of your government, because they all approve of it. They all like it. They're all happy that he fucking did it.
Michelle says that he can't be impeached during wartime, which might.
That was a thing that it's a theory. I don't
Trump
know.
is commander in chief. I can't stand Nancy Pelosi. I don't think anyone can.
Yeah.
Fuck
Nancy Pelosi. You mean fucking Leatherface's little sister? Like what? She literally said that she wasn't going to send the articles of impeachment to Congress or the Senate because she knew that it wouldn't get passed. Like it's all WW. Fucking Vince McMahon is basically running the show.
Charge of the whole fucking
Pretty much.
everything.
But no, it's insane. Like if they would have, I don't know. It's just a dog and pony show. Like it
either like you said, like, so when we talked, and I don't know much about this 5 or 7 year plan that's turned into a lot of years, right? Okay, so we have this plan that they said this was supposed to take that long, and it ends. Did they say in the plan it ends with Iran?
Yeah, he literally says the last country that. Okay, so what happened?
What happens
we invaded Iraq. Then we went to Afghanistan. We had other people take over Somalia. We went fucking what was the fourth country? Was it Yemen? Well, what's happening in Yemen? Fucking Saudi Arabia. Is it Saudi? Yeah, Saudi Arabia is fucking blowing buses up with children in them with our bombs in Saudi Arabia or in Yemen. What happened in Libya? Fucking we reenacted slave trade in Libya. Afghanistan was our silent war. I like that. Dude, that's the truest shit I ever heard.
Right.
Dude, the same.
Right.
I don't think we
sure.
played the clip. I don't think I have the clip in here. But the same guy in the interview was like, "Yeah, that's why we were bombing Iraq the next week." And he said, "Well, I don't know." Like or not Iraq, Afghanistan. He's like, "Well, that's why we were bombing Afghanistan the next week." And he said, "I don't know."
Dude, dude.
Well, Afghanistan had the best poppy fields in the entire world. And what comes out of poppy? Opioids.
Right.
What are the two O's of war? Opioids and oil.
Yeah, they literally, there's, how many shows too talk about like opioids and shit inside of it. Like, I feel like the cigarette companies were so big in America, they put it in their TV shows about, trying to get people to smoke cigarettes. What about like opioids too? You know how many other big shows like have like talking about opioids and shit?
Dude, I mean, even fucking Breaking Bad, a show about meth,
right?
Has Jesse Pinkman is addicted to fucking heroin with his girlfriend until she dies on top of him.
Which fucking our man and savior fucking let her die. Good for him, dude.
It's fucking.
He could have saved her, I think, and he just didn't want to.
Sometimes you gotta let him go, dude.
It was better. He made the choice. Yes. I don't know what yes is.
What's our next topic?
What's that?
What's our next one?
Oh, I was just going to say, like, it fucking disgusts me that there's people, like, I joke about terrible things when we do the show and, like, in private, but, like, I justify that because I'm not a person calling the shots. I'm not the person sending people in the battle. I'm not empowered to do, like, I'm unable to do anything about it. So why not crack a joke about it every once in a while? But these motherfuckers in the room laughing about them, like they are the people sending people to death or sending people to kill other people.
Like literally
and they're laughing about it.
And that's like a comedy stand-up special, and people are just like the ones. I mean, like, dude,
it's fucking sick.
But think about that. Okay, so this is where it's kind of like, think about that, where they're sitting in a room listening to someone talk about how they're spending their money, right? So they're spending their money to make this shit happen so they can make more money. That's like spending money to go to a comedy club and listening to a comedian.
Our money to make more money.
But but those people laughing are part of the system. They have a lot of money, but aren't they controlled too? So they're like, well, I'm spending money to make money.
But they're not spending their money; they're spending our money to make more money for them and their fucking business.
There's always someone on top. They're at a comedy show. They're listening to the shit that they know is fucked up in their own little world, and they're like, "That is fucked up." But they're not The comedian telling the jokes to those people and those people laughing, the person telling the jokes, the comedian, makes more money, than those people. Those people don't make as much as the comedian up there telling the story. Those people are lesser than that guy. Right. You know what I mean? Like they are not on the same level as the comedian or the people that he's even joking about. You know what I mean? Like it's all just trickle down banging, dude. If you ever seen It's Always Sunny, it's just trickle down banging. Such a complex system.
Have them pee on top of my head and trickle down that way.
I really hope you guys didn't say the word of the day while I was taking this. Because that's all I was thinking about. But, dude, it's just like, how fucked does your government have to be that you can... Like, it's an open conference. It's televised. It's on C-SPAN. And there's people laughing about sending people to die at war.
Right.
For no reason.
Right.
Like, it's just...
Right.
The first time I heard that, it blew my fucking mind.
Michelle says, I think Hoover said the old men make the wars and the youth fights them. I don't know. I think that's just a good one, but keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, that wasn't Hoover, the president, or the guy that made the vacuum. I can't remember.
The guy that made the vacuum.
But no, I mean, it's totally true. Like, it's kind of a pathetic look on the way. I mean, it's not even only our country, but the way.
But it's not
the way that governments run.
You say, I mean, okay. Sorry, I don't know why, but I like that analogy. But the old men don't make it. The people in power. There's how many old men there are? Like
old men is just like a
term
word for people in power.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
like people
in power. Like who holds the hierarchy of your family? Your grandfather does. Like it's
and you know what? Like, I feel like nowadays though that holds true because you know what. My grandparents were shit. If I asked them what they believed in, it was bullshit. So fuck them. Fuck them to death because they believed in some shit that was fucking bullshit. They believed in their government going to other countries to fuck shit up. So I think in our day and age, the old people believed in some sick shit.
Back in the day, maybe fucking those other governments.
They were tricked.
Maybe they were tricked. Oh yeah, Germany fucking definitely.
And that was even before propaganda was made legal.
They were tricked, but yeah, they were just like not our country. Like think about the simplicity back in the old days of this is our country. Fuck you. We're gonna do whatever we fucking want to take you out and take your fucking shit. Nowadays, it's kind of like equality for worldwide.
I just still can't get over. Like every time I think about it, I can't get over the fact that people don't recognize that. Our government propaganda's always been out there, but our government legalized it. That's some shit that fucking Hitler did.
Obama legalized it.
Yeah, I can't remember the fucking name of the bill it was though.
Obama was, I mean, from what I don't know, look it up, but fucking that was when it happened, right?
Yeah,
like Obama was
like
the fucking
2011, I think.
People love Obama, but like it was his bill that literally said up to 8 hours a day.
Yeah, per network.
Network. 8 hours a day per network that propaganda was allowed in our fucking most popular media sources, which I know fucking old people watch because my fucking dad and my fucking other old people in my life also watch. Fuck you much? I don't know, dude. I swear to God, when I hear old people talk about shit happening in our country, all I literally think I'm watching the news when I hear them talk.
I like hearing what old people have to say because they've been around where their freedoms haven't been stripped down as much as we have. It's
called the Smith-Mundt Act.
It's crazy how many.
That's the bill. The Smith-Mundt Act.
It's crazy how many freedoms that we've had stripped away from us that we don't even really know about.
Well, yeah, because I mean,
little teeny bills here and there, kind of just stripping away little things, you know.
Yeah, like you can't drive as fast as you want.
Michelle says I'm old. Michelle, how fucking old are you, girl? Michelle, I bet you look beautiful.
Michelle's one of my top 5 names. So
Michelle, you gotta look. So Michelle's gotta look fucking gorgeous. There's no way.
Yeah, that's definitely up there. I think it just might be because of the Full House, but 48. That's not that old.
48's the new fucking 20, dude. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
With lip injections, of course. You gotta have lip injections, okay? I'm thinking about getting some when I turn 30 next next
Like
couple
for
of
your
years.
lower lips, though, right?
All of them. I want all the lip injections, dude. I'm gonna be.
This is just another case to me of like people having access to like the knowledge that our government is doing or like going to eradicate other governments for no fucking reason other than they want to.
Right.
Like what they say, what that guy say, like, oh, does the Pentagon have evidence that Saddam the Pentagon has evidence that Saddam has ties to Al Qaeda, and he says no, and he's like, but we're gonna go to war with him anyway. It's like,
Right.
dude, that was dude. I was in second grade when that
Some
happened.
stupid shit like that. Yeah.
Like I remember that. I remember watching the fucking Twin Towers get hit by those planes and thinking it was a fucking movie that my
Dude,
mom was showing
isn't
me a
that
trailer
nuts?
for. Like that's how out of
Dude,
that's
when I
how
was a
young
kid,
and fucking out of touch I was. I
right.
still remember it.
And
100%.
they showed us that shit. Like as kids,
Yeah,
we
right.
see
They
that.
brought
That's,
the
isn't
fucking-
that training? Isn't
Dude,
that
they
isn't
brought
that them?
fucking TV into
Isn't
the fucking
that
classroom?
think about hypnosis.
Yeah,
like
dude.
Yeah, I was in
dude,
second grade.
if
They
you
had a
look at-
TV. We had like a reading corner in our room.
Yeah.
Where it was like had like what do they call it? Cubicle kind of barricades.
Dude.
But it was like a big chunk of the room.
Dude.
And that's where we went to read.
I
Were you in my second grade
No,
class?
no, I wasn't. I was at
I thought
Orchard.
you were-
I was at Orchard. But dude, I literally feel like I remember almost our teacher like wheeling in a TV.
Yeah, that's
dude,
what happened
all
with
of them
us.
did. All of them. every
Wasn't that
single one,
probably
dude.
what the government like wanted to show
They
us?
were. They were
all?
gonna.
Like,
They
wasn't
didn't. They didn't have the technology to mount a box TV on the wall
Yeah,
back in the day.
Definitely, Michelle says brainwashing. That's exactly what.
That's
it
what I'm
was, dude.
saying. Brainwashing
Exactly what
since
it
we
was.
were kids.
Dude,
like
yeah,
they
they had us
shit.
go to school. But
Isn't that dumb as fuck? Isn't that
school-
the dumbest plan? Like, okay, so guys, we need to make sure every kid in America watches this. We're gonna need to show them the footage. But what if the kids don't have TVs in the rooms? We're gonna give TVs to the classrooms.
On the
They're
box
gonna
cart.
They're
On the
gonna
box
wheel it.
cart,
They're
dude.
gonna wheel it into the rooms, and the kids are gonna watch it.
Yeah, Michelle's totally right. It's just fucking brainwashing. I mean,
MK
they
Ultra,
literally
the
they had
fact,
us
dude.
they had us in school for 3. I remember they had us in school for like 3 hours that day,
Dude, it's so fucked.
and
I
then
remember.
they sent us home. And the whole 3 hours of school I was in that day, we were watching fucking CNN or
Yeah.
Fox or
Dude,
whatever the
it-
fuck we were
yeah.
watching at
Dude,
the time. But
if
we were watching the
it,
news.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Oh,
I bet
so
you, if you were in
fucked.
school now, dude, it'd be 8 hours because of Obama signing that fucking bill.
The Smith-Malt Act.
100%.
Like you're watching all 8 hours. You little bitch. You sit back.
Yeah, exactly.
They have like the fucking projector in the
Dude, I
auditorium.
swear to God, dude. It's scary but true, dude. Yeah, like you said.
Matea's comedy. Matea's chilling out with us. Fuck yeah, dude. Where's Emma at? Emma, where the fuck you at, dude?
She
I'm-
she thinks you're gonna fucking tell her she's on the show again, but she's
Should I call her and just be like, "You're on the show. What do you
What do you feel? What do you feel about the Smith-Mont Act? And
Don't
see
do
like
it.
what she says.
Oh God, You
Dude,
should be
it's,
like,
it's
I don't
so
know.
fucked up. Like it's like the only thing I remember about 9/11. Okay, there's 2 things I remember about that day. 3 things because I got to go home from school early. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on, and I was just like, all right, cool. We got out of school early today for no fucking reason.
Right.
But one, first time I saw it, I thought my mom was showing me a movie trailer. 2, I sat in a room for 3 hours with like my classmates and sat on a pillow and watched the towers blow up over and over again.
Right, dude.
And then 3, I got to go home early from school and fucking play with my friends in the yard.
play with my friends in the yard? Sounds like prison, dude. But that's why kids today are pussies.
School is quite a bit like prison.
Not pussies, weaklings. Sorry, females.
Weaklings.
Not. Oh, Emma is watching. I was like, I just messaged her. I was like, where the fuck you at? Everyone's chilling. Okay. What do you guys,
we're chilling.
Matea,
Asshole, paint me as a villain.
dude, Childish Gambino is the fucking shit. All right, what do you
I
guys
love
think?
him.
Should we go to war with the whole world and eradicate it so we control it? and we can all wear fucking Nike and Adidas, or should
Everybody
we not?
wears-
Yeah,
No,
don't wear
everyone-
Nike. If you wear Nike around me, fucking fists are up.
Are you ready?
Not the shoes. The shoes are fine.
Shoes are okay.
The
Okay.
shoes are fine. But if
Everybody
you
wears-
show up to my house in Nike track pants, like
I'm literally wearing a Walmart fucking crew neck shitty like $5 sweatshirt
Those are the best
and
ones,
some
actually,
Champion brand shorts from Target. So
Well, Champion's kind of out there.
Fuck
but
with me,
fucking,
dude.
I like the Walmart brand one.
thank you. I'm cheap as fuck. My shoes, honestly, as of Nike, were $45. The cheapest Nike shoes you'll ever buy in your life.
Huh.
I'm sorry. I'm a cheap fuck.
I wear
Well, dude, I
moccasins that cost like.
I think that's what
$12,
they're
so.
going for. There is the total world unitation or whatever.
Yes, bomb that funeral and it would eliminate a lot of threat. How would we still
Well,
have
what-
Nike
what-
and Adidas if their child sweatshops were gone? You're
Damn.
right.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, we can't
To both
risk
of them,
it.
you need. There's too many innocents. Too many innocents. We can't do that.
There's too many.
Save the
innocents.
sweatshop.
I'll save the
Save the
sweatshops. we
Save
need
the
Nike.
sweatshops, man.
We need Adidas
Dude,
fucking sweatsuits.
I need my track pants to stay at like $45 a pair.
Yeah, right. I ain't spending fucking $80 on that shit. Imagine
no.
we go to war. You know how much we're gonna be spending on fucking some high
Dude, you know,
quality shit.
what's fucked up is the jacket. The jacket for my tracksuit costs more than the pants. It's that doesn't make more. Like,
Damn.
who's gonna wear an Adidas tri-stripe jacket without the fucking pants to match?
Me, if it wasn't so.
But I'm
goddamn
fucking out here
expensive.
we're a flamingo shirt with my Adidas tri-stripes,
You
and
look
I feel
like-
fucking great.
You look like
But
Jim,
if I was
Jim
wearing
Hopper
some,
from Stranger
dude,
Things.
if
right
I was,
now.
hell yeah. But if I was wearing like some fucking jeans in this shirt, I would feel out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Or like jeans in the tri-stripe jacket, like I would feel
Yeah.
out of, like that. Hell no.
I think
Hell no.
we all need to wear fucking for like from now on. We just need to wear some fucking Adidas stripe
Dude,
fucking.
Everybody get fucking Adidas.
Hey, don't
tracksuits.
steal my thing.
That's why can't they be all our
Yeah,
thing? You
it can be-
you didn't copyright it, motherfucker.
No, but I'm the only person in town that rocks the
I
tri-stripe.
want the tan one. I want a tan one.
I'll get a
It's a good-
green one. I want an orange
God.
one, dude.
You guys-
I'm about to go.
I'm
fucking
about to
search
switch
for
to
this
Nike at this point.
shit.
I'm
No
jumping
way.
on the bandwagon, my
Dude,
dude.
we got a podcast that we're a group. We're all like the
Are
same
you guys
person.
gonna get gold chains too? Like what the fuck's happening?
If Emma buys one for me, I don't know.
You heard it
yeah,
here.
I would love a gold chain. Dude.
she's loyal to Adidas.
I'm loyal to Adidas. Oh
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
yeah, okay. We're
Like-
here.
I just don't understand. Like back on the topic, I don't understand how. Like this is all public information, yet we keep electing these same fucking people.
Right. We've talked about this
They're
in
easy
so many.
lying, bro.
It's easy line.
It's-
People are watching a TV
It's
show.
and it's on both sides of the aisles. Like everyone supported the Iraq War. Like it's like
Yeah, you're right though.
Dude, it's
The
because,
Iraq
because
War.
Think about the Iraq War, though. Think about all the media, the media. I
Yeah, dude.
remember like a
It
little
was good
bit.
publicity.
All
to
the media,
be
every
toward
media,
against-
every media station. I'm fucking messing my words up, but like every media station was talking about like we talk about all the time how they're all on the same side, Democrat, Republican. They all answer to the same people. These media stations. As soon as we talk about going to war, which we talked about. Remember when we talked about that drone strike? Or not a drone. It wasn't a drone strike. It was literally a drone flying over foreign land or whatever. And we were like, we had people wanting to go to war over that. Both sides. Like both sides want to go to war. They do. That's all they talk about. That's how you know shit's fucked up.
well, yeah, but who sponsors? Who's the main sponsors of
Our
Fox
government.
News and CNN?
Our
No,
government.
not even that. Like the government doesn't fucking make money. We owe money.
The people in
dude, it's
charge of
crazy.
our government.
We still
the people
owe-
in
we
charge
still-
of our government.
We're fucking emancipated from the British government in 1776. We still owe them money somehow
dude. When we
because
pay taxes,
the IRS
yes,
is called the INF,
Yep.
which is based out of the Bank of London.
we pay taxes.
We pay taxes to the
to
British
the
still.
British
So what the
company.
fuck was the Revolutionary War about? You want to fucking go deep? What the fuck was the Revolutionary War about? If we still pay taxes to
Right.
the fucking British government,
Right.
if the Queen is still spending our fucking
Right.
our hard-earned coin,
Right.
like she's
Yeah.
she's spending
Oh,
like
oh,
40%
dude.
of my fucking paycheck to not be able to leave England because she is named in a fucking child abduction case
do you guys
because
know
14 kids went missing on a yacht trip that she took.
You know how much
man.
we talk, dude. You know how literally how much we
I'm
talk.
gonna pop off,
Bro,
dude.
how much we talk.
hell.
How much we talk about that though is mind blowing. The Revolutionary War. Why are we taught all of this shit about revolution in school and to making feel like we're our own people? So we get
Because
this
punk
mindset.
rock was the fucking thing when
Back
the books
then,
were
though,
written.
we get this mindset that we're not attached. We get this mindset that we're free. I think that's why we were the most like we've become one of the strongest countries because they've said like we're gonna control these people, but they're gonna think they're free, and that's gonna drive them.
Dude,
that's gonna drive them. Is
We're
we
still,
think we're
dude,
free.
we're still
Open air
fucking paying
prison,
taxes to the fucking British. And
to
we've
the
been
British. Yeah, right. That's
for
literally
almost
oh my god,
like
it's
prison.
crazy.
200 and fucking 20 some years. I think it's 2020 now.
I'm starting to
So
fucking want to
what,
fucking throw some tea and some fucking.
I'm ready to
200
fucking throw some dynamite. Dude.
244 years later, and we're still paying taxes to the fucking Brits.
I'm ready.
And, yeah, let's go to Boston and just fucking start throwing tea bags in the harbor.
Let's do it, dude.
I'd be like, hey, this is what Ben Franklin did. It didn't fucking do much because it still paid my taxes to the fucking Queen of England. Are you fucking kidding? That shit drives me insane.
Okay, so
when
this
I
is
start
serious.
when I start thinking about shit like this, I can like, dude, it fucking drives me.
You can get
nuts.
100 pack of green tea for like $2 at Walmart.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
just gonna get- I'm getting
social. It's a
expensive
social
shit.
media. So Michelle says, "Well, it is. It's a social media and media issue. It fuels fire, which like the media does. CEOs that run elbows with the politicians.
Yeah, and it's three companies. It's BP, the oil company. It's Raytheon, the
war company,
military
the
defense
war
company,
company,
and Boeing, the aerospace
Yeah.
defense company that also designs your fucking plane, your JetBlue planes that you
Right.
fly on. But it's all Boeing, Raytheon, and BP. Those are the three companies that have more fucking stake. And Amazon has more money
Yeah.
than they do, and they don't even have that much stake in politics. Their Amazon stake in politics is like, oh, you don't like the way we run our company? We're not going to open a factory in your fucking state. Like AOC lost a $200 million contract because she was bitching about Amazon not paying $25 an hour. And so like, all right, well, we're going to go to New Hampshire instead.
right? I'm out of beer, dude.
Michael's got a bunch of them over there.
I'm about to steal some.
Yeah, just
from
go steal
Michael.
one, dude. Fuck it. But yeah, it's just fucking, it's insane. Like it's three companies, and people are always like Bernie Sanders, like, oh, the Koch brothers, the Walmart guys.
Dude,
it's
I
like it's
literally-
not that.
Okay.
It's Raytheon and Boeing.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, do you ever? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this because I'm gonna tell our friend that we talked about him on the podcast and see if he comes and wants to fucking rebuttal. But Austin, when he talks about the shit we talked about like that, like fucking talking about like fucking one-sided shit. And
Oh,
fucking,
well, he probably just like watched like 15 minutes of our episode
he
on
probably
the
didn't watch
Democrat
nothing.
debates.
All he watches is what we're posting online, and I'm like, Michael, I'm gonna steal some of your beer. I'm sorry, dude.
Dude, take as much as you want, my
Thank you. That's why we love our podcast, people. I'm gonna go buy like a fucking
No, but yeah,
120 pack for this podcast.
He sent in our Snapchat group a video of him watching Bernie Sanders
Right,
or whatever.
right,
And I
right.
wanted to text
Oh
him.
my
I
God.
wanted to text him and be like, "Hey, did he bitch about Amazon?"
Right.
And if he said yes, I was be like, "Did he bitch about the $150,000 he got from Amazon to run this fucking ad?"
Or that he was the
100%, dude.
He was the biggest, he was the biggest. He took the most amount of money from the United States government contractors.
Yeah, or the entire post office union donation was to him.
It's
Like,
ridiculous.
it's just like I was like, dude, oh my god! And me and my buddy Craig got into it one day, or not got into it, but I was telling him, I was like, dude, you need to like, because he's a huge Bernie supporter. I was like, don't take my word for it. Go to opensecrets.org.
Definitely.
Look at his 2020 campaign donations
Definitely.
because he's gotten like
It's $150,000 from the Army, $150,000 from the Navy, $150,000 from the Air Force.
and then he's gotten like 130 to 150. I can't remember. It's one of the two from Amazon. He's gotten money from Google. It's called, people don't know it's Google. It's Google. He always, Google, it's the worst company. They don't pay their employees shit. He bitches about that all the time, but he literally accepted like $130,000 from him, and people don't know that because it's called Alphabet Inc.
No, dude, it was actually $400,000.
This one?
Yeah, dude. Well,
it must have went up
in the
since the last time I looked up.
2019. In the 2019.
Yeah, in 2020, it's taken $130,000 from Alphabet Inc.
Yeah, okay.
So,
yeah, last
Michelle,
year,
real quick, just a little intro. Or not an intro.
Where are you guys?
just
We're from Iowa.
We're from Iowa. Should we say where? Michelle, do you think Michelle wants to kill us? Like, is that why she's here? Because Michelle, are you here because you're like trying to find out where we live so you can assassinate us?
Is this Dale Gribble talk or what, bud?
I'm Dale Gribble.
I'm Dale Gribble.
I'm Dale Gribble.
And this is my message.
I'm a little nervous now. I don't know if I want to do this podcast anymore. All right, fuck it. You guys could
cue back to like 3 months ago when Dylan's like, fuck Hillary Clinton. She wants to find me? Come fucking kill me.
Yo, fuck Hillary Clinton. Dude, Bill, if he wants to find me, I'll fucking tie him down.
Dude, if
Make
Bill
him
wants
do a
to
sax
if
fucking session
Bill
for
Clinton,
me and then kill him.
all the bullshit Bill Clinton did, I would probably still start a jazz band with him.
Dude, he's probably pretty good at jazz, bud.
Have you seen the way he plays the saxophone? I remember what was it, his second campaign for president, and he was like, instead of campaigning on the last night, he was at a jazz club in New Orleans playing the saxophone.
No shit.
Which probably was broadcasted
That's
to
super
like
cool,
all of
though.
America, though.
It's like, I mean,
What a
he
baller,
definitely
man.
like fucked kids, but that's pretty badass.
Right, though.
No, he for sure fucked kids. I think we've talked about it enough on our podcast. As much as the guy plays a sly character, he definitely fucked kids. There's no way around it. I think we've gotten enough.
When you've been on the Lolita Express 27 times.
20, it was 26, and 6 of the times were unaccounted for.
Oof.
He fucking dude.
Either way.
He fucked kids.
Big
That guy
oof.
fucked kids. Bill Clinton fucked kids. And I think Hillary might have been there fucking cucking in the closet watching with the video camera. I don't know.
There's just like a hole in the wall, like Rainbow Six. Like she's
Yes.
like looking at it like, oh man, I know he's out there. What's
As
going
weird
on?
as that is to say, I'm sorry for all the females that literally we probably have a full female crowd right now. That's probably our like on
Our
the
best
tubes
work.
on the tubes that we have a full
Yeah.
female crowd fucking chatting with us. Amazing. All of you guys probably look beautiful. We all look like
Garbage.
Fucking
Like, we look like
like
we're
shit.
homeless. I feel like we all look homeless.
Well, but do you guys remember the fucking? I can't remember the number. What was it like? $3.18 billion. The company that while he was vice president, Dick Cheney, they went and rebuilt Iraq after we destroyed it. He made like
man,
his company made like $3.18 billion or
Right.
some shit like that.
to go rebuild fucking Iraq. Yeah, fucking
And
right.
and the guy, like, this is like 2004, I think, when that was happening. Same guy, 2000 election, got the FDA to pass aspartame, which causes cancer, for diet soda.
Wait, Michelle, we do creating jobs to what? I think we're all pretty fucked up. I don't know if
Creating
anyone's.
jobs by bombing fucking countries.
Well, I mean, yeah, for
creating
sure,
fucking
because of
construction
fucking
jobs.
rolling or growing or going.
Yeah, so
bowling,
this guy
bowling,
gets
bowling.
the FDA,
Sorry,
Dick
couldn't
Cheney
remember
gets
it.
FDA to pass aspartame as a sugar replacement, even though it causes cancer.
Right.
And it's just, okay, so this is 2000. 20 years later, they're now taking it out of diet soda. 20 years later.
Right.
This whole
Think about
generation.
that. For 20 years, they've been feeding us cancerous chemicals.
Well, how long have they been fucking feeding us fluoride? That's
Dude,
fucking
I don't-
that's one of the main
Either
ingredients
way,
in
I'm
Prozac,
not
dude.
gonna live long enough, dude. I've been drinking diet soda like a
Yeah, dude,
motherfucker,
I've
dude.
only ever, like,
Oh,
ever
my
since
God.
I was like 16, and my
Yeah.
dentist was like, "Oh, you got braces, you can't drink regular pop." I was like, "All right, diet pop," and it's like, "Oh, it's not that bad." So I just
Oh, it tastes
used-
amazing. It tastes great. I love
I had
Diet Pop.
braces for like 2.5 years.
Give me
so
a
it's
regular
like-
soda with sugar in it. It tastes like ass, dude. Sugar tastes disgusting in pop.
Well, it's
dude.
not even that. It's just making my gut hurt at that
No, the
point.
sugar,
Yeah, that too.
Sugar's
Gut-
good, but the fucking corn syrup is nasty.
But dude, think about the sugar they have. They have literally like 34 plus grams of sugar in a soda can of 12 ounces. That is a fuckload of sugar, dude. That is an unreal amount
Fucking
of sugar.
crystallize your pineal gland. That's what all it does, dude.
But they used to not put that much sugar in their drinks, but it's because of they put something else in pop that makes it so your body can handle that much sugar. Because if you drink that much sugar, like if you have enough sugar, your body will throw up naturally. Like if you have enough sugar,
What
your
is
body
it?
will throw
It's
up.
that one thing that
But if
fights
you-
for the fucking iodine in your body. I forget what it's called.
I don't know, but
If you're exposed to
it-
radiation, you're supposed to drink iodine.
if you
That's all I
fucking
know.
all I know is it's like they literally put shit in pop
That's all I know.
to make it
Just
so you
from
don't
just from
throw
the
up.
TV show Jericho.
Am I playing footsie with you?
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
because we are
I'm
not
about to
as
take my-
smart
about
as we think.
about to
we are.
kick my mocks
Sometimes
off and fucking
shows
really
all
rub your
falls
toes.
of good
'em back,
ideas.
Yeah, I'm about to kick my mocks off. rub your toes
Iodine
with my toes.
capsules. I don't even. You say
It's
iodine capsules.
if
I
you get
don't.
radiation poisoning. is what
Oh
she says.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Stock them up. You know.
Yeah,
You
dude.
never
Watch,
know.
dude.
You know,
you guys
especially with
ever
all
want to
the-
know how to survive in post-apocalyptic
Dude, I
times?
think people need
Watch
to
the
prep,
TV
bro.
show Jericho.
I feel like a lot of
Um,
people need to
maybe.
start doing prepping, dude.
Michelle,
Like, shit's
we're
going
all
down, dude.
everyone at the podcast and the people watching. Like, woo, like, what, you just gotta like. Are you a badass? Like, send us a picture of you doing something badass. Like,
That's
dude,
weird.
That's
Don't
weird,
do that.
dude. Don't do that.
you say you're military, like military people do badass shit. Like fucking, do you snowboard? Do you fucking hike? Do you fucking what do you do for fun? That's just like, dude.
All right, if you're snowboarding, that's different. I thought you were just like send us a picture. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Send us a picture doing something badass. You take a 12-inch dildo in your butt.
you're gonna send that. I'm just saying, like, dude.
I thought that's where it was going. I was like, in my head, I'm like, shut this shit down.
I don't know. Just fucking like, come on. One of our listeners, fucking, are you a badass or are you not a
this is why
badass?
This is why we need a red phone. And like every like couple like 20 minutes we can.
Dylan, I think you said you need that 18-inch dildo in your ass, dude.
No, in yours, but
in your
hell
dude,
yeah.
I'll take that, dude. I'm fucking ripped, dude. I'll fucking do anything fucking
yeah.
3 times, dude.
Dylan's like, I've drank a 15-pack of Blue Moon. You tell me I put a dildo in my ass, I'll do it.
Dude, like fucking like I don't even need no fucking nothing, dude. Just fucking our viewers
Oh
are,
man, we
our
just have a
viewers gotta be
time. This
badass.
show gets really crazy sometimes. I love it.
Dude, we send a vibe, dude. We have a vibe. Our viewers have a
This far,
vibe.
make sure
dude.
you like, comment, and subscribe. Punch that notification bell.
Our viewers have a vibe to them. That's all.
Oh
I'm
my
saying.
god, the viewers are the best part. The live views are fucking amazing.
Master diesel technician.
Hell yeah.
That means you
Nice.
got an ass like a truck.
Hell yeah. I like that. Honestly, I do like that. That was fucking awesome.
Sorry, Emma.
That is that's a compliment of all compliments.
Hell yeah.
No, but I don't know, dude. I feel like you think people are gonna start fucking trying to get into prepping more and shit like that for fucking what like building.
I don't think
bomb
it's
shelters?
necessary.
You don't think so?
No.
You're not gonna
Well,
survive though. If it literally came,
What do we have that Russia and China doesn't have? We have aggregate farmland.
Awesome, good farmland.
They don't
Navy.
have that. They
We
don't
have a
have that.
navy.
They don't have that in their
How
countries.
good would that
so
be?
how big of a nuclear threat is living in the United States of
Why
America?
would it have to
Especially
be
where
why would it
we're
have to be
at.
nuclear? I don't even think we fucking dropped nukes on fucking Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
No, I don't think that we did either because people moved in the next day. But
Exactly.
then you got Fukushima where people still can't go there.
Exactly.
Where the nuclear reactors went off. I think it was like my theory is Nagasaki and Hiroshima were just early versions of the Moab, which is a big ass bomb that blows up a bunch of shit, not nuclear, because
Right.
people moved in the next day.
right.
But what's it? Fukusaki. What did I just say?
Fukushima.
Dude.
Fukushima. Yeah, Fukushima is still so irradiated that people can't go there where their nuclear reactors went off. Same thing with Chernobyl. Like, you still can't go to places in Chernobyl.
People go to Chernobyl.
No, you can, but there's certain areas because they laid liquid lead over the exposed reactor. But it's still irradiating so much that you can't go in certain areas of it.
So
and it's so irradiated, like the land is creating mutated fish and shit, like mutated animals.
Does my beer look green?
It's a cup, bud.
Is it definitely the cup? It's a green cup. No, it's fucking St. Patrick's Day, didn't you know?
I'm fucked up. I like literally have thought about that 3 times, and I was just like, wait, hold up. Michelle talks about fucking, she builds turbines and generators for GE, General fucking whatever it
Electric. And she says about Russia being a big threat and how they've conquered fucking the frozen northern waters, and we're not equipped. I believe that.
Let's go take over the cold weather.
I don't care about frozen shit.
Their next door neighbor is Siberia.
Right.
So.
Right. They understand
in the warm, even though Iowa fucking sucks.
Dude, they fucking, they understand that. But we're still, like, we're way more prepared than any country.
Well, it's not even that we're prepared. It's just our natural resources are so much more vast than theirs.
Yeah. Our natural resources.
If someone were to drop a nuclear bomb in the middle of America, it would. I literally think that it would.
What's the end game though?
I literally think that someone
take
dropped
over
a nuclear
the world.
No, of risk. What's the end game of risk?
Take over the world. That's what risk is. Take over the. The risk is literally the plan of our country.
But once you get there, what happens?
You control the world. Like, that's their plan. Someday if global warming doesn't kill us all, I'm not one of those people, but let's just say, like, someday, like, that's what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
People back in the day started off as owning, you know how many colonies and how many random colonies there were in the world. So, and it's grown into groups the size, like the continents and the countries that we have are so massive, it only ever gets bigger. You know what I mean?
Right,
it only ever gets bigger and more controlled.
Me and Michelle were kind of thinking the same thing. Are we gonna that's exactly.
Are you talking to Michelle now? Dude, I'm pissed off. Michelle,
girl, dude.
Who do you?
That's my girl. Don't even talk to my girl.
Who do you think is the best looking person?
Who's the best looking guy in the podcast right now? Say it. Middle, left, or right? And if it's left or right, we're gonna.
I'll be right for her.
No,
so it'll be right, left, middle.
So AJ's right, Michael's left, and I'm middle. Who's the best looking?
No, but like the whole, like, I could definitely see, like, we're not gonna get taken over from fucking we're not gonna get taken over from like a nuclear blast or anything like that.
No.
Could we be invaded? Possibly.
Oh, definitely.
We'll be attacked from the north, I believe.
Dude, you know where we're gonna be fucking invaded at? It's Virginia.
Hold on. You think we'll be attacked from the north, from Canada? They're one of our.
Oh, she said all of us are handsome. I love that. Michelle, you my girl. You better subscribe to this shit so you can watch every week.
3 days.
3 days of mourning. What's their 3 days of mourning? I didn't know anything about that.
Dude, but fucking Canada, we won't get attacked.
No, dude, it's gonna be fucking Virginia where they just took everybody's fucking guns away, dude. That's gonna be where it's at when they're taking people's guns away.
Hell yeah,
motherfuckers are gonna come right there because, dude, the only the generals from Japan said, dude, that fucking they can't invade America because everybody's got a gun between like every blade of grass or whatever, some stupid shit like that.
No country is ever gonna, as long as all of America has its guns, it doesn't matter. What force do you have? People
once they start taking our guns away, dude.
They won't. I feel like if people try and take our guns away, we're gonna fuck some shit up. There's eventually, if they try and take her guns away, there's gonna be a certain point where people literally remember that whole thing where we had horses on a ranch and they were trying to build like the pipeline or something, like an oil pipeline through like countryside ranch. Not Indian. Not Indian.
You're talking about North Dakota.
But like through like they were trying to take away
North
like
Dakota,
so like country people who are like fucking farmers and shit like that.
Texas when they were fucking what's that fucking where was that at? Fucking I want to say Waco, but I don't.
I almost
No,
literally.
North Dakota was the fucking was the Indian
Yeah,
reservation.
Waco was the cult.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was the one fucking the dude and his fucking I want to say where did him and his family and like a bunch of other farmers banded together because the government was trying to take over his
but
fucking
there was
land.
like a ton of farmers on horses,
Yeah,
like
dude.
with guns, like saying like,
Yeah,
Talk about
dude,
the
kill
Lone
us.
Ranger.
They,
No,
no,
dude, it
like
was
they
a
were
real
like
thing.
they
It was
It was a
literally
joke.
And
they
the government
literally
fucking
all
left them
lined
alone,
up
dude.
because they literally banded as a group. And like if people actually try and take people's guns away, that's where I see us. I'm like, dude, in my mind, I'd be to fight for my fucking government that makes me go into a draft. Let's say World War III was a thing to go fight in the draft. I'd be pissed. I'd be like, no, like that's not okay. But to fight our own government,
Well, the thing people
I'm
get.
totally down to fight our own government.
The-
Our government is the strongest power in the whole world
Well,
right
the
now.
thing that people don't get is the
Besides Britain, who
the
we
Second
pay.
Amendment isn't the right to bear arms. It's the Second Amendment is the right to bear arms against your own government in
Right,
in fear of
right.
tyranny.
Right. Exactly.
That's
but
because
they-
people just stop at the right to bear arms. The full line
I
is
feel like that's
the right
what,
to bear arms
I feel like that's what
against
the government.
fear
I feel
of
like that's what
tyranny.
the government told us to like think about when we learn about the right to bear arms. Why do we learn about the right to bear arms? And yeah, and you know how many times that joke has been made? Imagine we get taught
Everyone
that
that has a
growing
bear
up the
tattoo
right
on their
to
arm.
bear arms. Why would they teach us the right to bear arms against our own government unless it becomes tyrannical?
Tyrannical.
Fucking, I'm a little drunk. I'm a little high.
It's
whatever.
It's the right to bear arms against a tyrannical government. It's
Why
the-
would they teach us that though? You know, it
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense. Why would they teach us?
Why was that the second line in the fucking constitution or the
Because
Bill
it's the
of
right
Bill
to
of
bear
Rights?
arms. It's
No,
not the right to bear
it's-
arms against your tyrannical government. It's the right to just you can have guns, dude.
Well, that's what they want you to
It's your
think.
guns. The right.
You have the right to
be infringed upon.
You have the right to own every single kind of gun that the government has.
Yes, shall not be
Is-
infringed upon.
Is basically what it is, and it's the reason that's in there is because when they thought that the fucking colonists were trying to emancipate themselves from the fucking English, which apparently we still haven't done because we still pay our fucking taxes to them, but they tried to take literally like muskets away from people, and they're like, oh no,
Right. Exactly.
like what you're gonna have. Well, they call them lobsters or redcoats. Like what your redcoats are gonna come fucking save my stepbrother when a fucking bear is attacking him? No, I want my fucking musket, and that's why
Right.
that's literally that's why it's in the fucking Bill of Rights. Every single fucking piece of artillery that the government can own, a U.S. citizen can own.
Fair.
Not legal.
Totally fair.
Yeah, no,
But
100%.
You can't have a tank in
Hey,
your house. Can
we
you?
have
you can have a
hey,
tank.
hey, we got a new boy in here. We got fucking Rafa CS
Hola.
1.6.
What's
This is
good?
hola. We don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry.
We speak.
Un poquito.
We speak. How do you say that?
Dude, I had
I'm
a
a
great-
fuck you in the butt.
Oh, te quiero coger en tu culo.
Hunting, protecting our
Exactly.
land and ourselves. And he says, Michelle says a lot. Dude, dude, it's so crazy, dude. The way that they fucking operate, trying to take our, like,
Well, it's just
think
like
about taking our guns away. Are you fucking kidding? Who the fuck? I would gladly, like, I know, like, I don't want to die, but if it was for a cause of our own government trying to take our protection away,
Yep.
oh, I'd
the
stand.
only
I'd
way.
stand and get shot in a
'Cause
second.
no,
I think
dude.
one of the
Nothing-
one of the most powerful political statements I ever saw was, "I'll protect my First Amendment right with my Second Amendment right." And
Definitely.
they were trying to ban. They were trying to do hate speech laws and shit like that. And he's like, "No, like you can't. We have freedom of expression. You can't tell me what I can and cannot say."
Right. It's the speech is one thing, but the protecting ourselves. That's why, like, when I say, like, I believe America is the people not being controlled by America, that's how we stay. That's how we stay a country.
That's the beautiful thing about America is we control America,
Right.
And in a
In a
minute
sense.
in a
We used to.
minute
We used
sense.
to.
But
We
we
still
used to in a sense.
do
in
in
a
a
sense.
in a lower
If they try and actually
in a lower way. It's not. We're
if
not
they-
like
yeah.
we're not in Andrew Jackson's times where
But
we
if-
can where. Oh,
If
so like literally, what was it, Andrew Jackson that led a fucking militia to the White House to prove a point that the American people are the power, I think it was Andrew Jackson. I might be wrong, but there was.
I wish I lived back in the day when it was like literally like,
Yeah,
hey,
me too.
y'all,
Because
let's
then I would
fucking
be done
rally
and
up
over with this shit.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude, it never ends, dude.
But
It-
I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't-
I'm pretty sure.
when does it
Andrew,
end?
I'm pretty sure it was Andrew Jackson led a militia to the White House,
Oops.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, and he basically just did it to prove a point that we are the power. You are not the power. Sitting in that fucking big ass house that you got voted into.
Right.
Like the.
I want to
I
do
think-
that. I wanted like I'd be totally down to like I know protesting is huge, but I feel like we literally
The
need
movement
to, like,
needs-
walk to our government and be like, listen, like this is that like we haven't had a big old fucking march in a while. Like think about back in the day, you'd
Well, we
have,
had the Women's March.
Yeah, and the Million Man March.
but I mean that's
Yeah, but that's like worldwide. It's not. It's like a million people
Yeah.
worldwide. It's not. It's not like a million
Jesus, I keep-
people.
sorry, everyone.
It's not like a million
Fuck.
people in Guy Fawkes masks march the White House. It's like a million people around the world march.
Hey,
But it's a good idea.
hold on, before we start this, Rafi CS 1.6, our fucking girl Michelle said hola, and you haven't said shit yet. You respond to us, dude.
Oh, you probably don't need to respond to everybody either, though.
I know, but you know what? Our girl Michelle here is trying to fucking be a nice person. So why don't you tell us what's up? Tell us where you're at. How do you feel
But,
about all this?
Dude, honestly, the Million Mask March is an awesome idea.
Wait, Million Masked March?
The
Yeah,
anonymous one.
Yeah, it's a cool idea. It's like saying I'm not the idea behind the mask is I'm not a person. I'm a part of the movement is the whole idea with the Guy Fawkes mask. Like that's the whole like V for Vendetta. Like I'm a part of change, like all that shit.
Right.
Like it's an awesome idea. And I almost went to one in like 2013, like
But
in Des Moines at the state capitol. But I like on my way, I was literally on the highway and I saw on the page that only like 13 people were there. I was like, yep, nope. And I turned around. I was like, I'm not getting fucking gas, Matt. You're like getting fucking.
But isn't that's
tear gas
that's
for-
the closest thing we have to actually changing? Because I mean, like
Dude,
you had
I mean,
all
if you
these.
look at the
Obama's thing was like,
hope
for-
and change, and nothing fucking
Change.
changed,
No.
and there was
Change,
no
though.
hope.
You got,
Change
you got a little bit
was-
of change in your pocket. That's about it.
Yeah,
But change-
they
change
called
was-
them the Great Black Hope.
change was enough for
Oh.
people to get riled up. So how do we not know that? Like literally the slogan of change. Like our podcast should literally be changed to just change. And then like I mean,
jeez.
how many people fucking just want change? And they it's a media thing. Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
They
it's a
don't care.
slogan.
It's a slogan. Yeah,
It's
they
like-
don't. They don't give a fuck. They're not gonna do anything. But they see the word change, they're gonna subscribe to it. You know what I mean?
It's like Budweiser calling themselves America's best lager. But
Right.
they're not.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
it's a
fuck no.
it's
It's
a
disgusting. I fucking hate that beer. That beer's disgusting as fuck. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm just-
Bush is
like,
the
it's-
worst.
Don't sponsor me. I don't want to drink your shitty
We actually
beer.
do want them to sponsor me.
Yeah,
so-
we do want you guys to sponsor us,
Anybody
but
can sponsor us.
but yeah, I don't know.
Except for
Budweiser's honestly owned by the same, isn't it? Anheuser-Busch,
Anheuser-Busch,
the
yeah.
same people that make Busch Light. Dude, you guys sponsor me all day. I used to drink Busch like 30 packs
dude, fucking
in like a day and a
Anheuser-Busch
half.
fucking owns Modelo's, dude.
Yeah, do they? Oh my god!
Oh,
so that
it's
means I'm
Modelo
eating
time.
Corona.
It
Oh,
can
man.
always be a Modelo time, dude. I'm just saying.
Oh my god! What are we into? Michelle says F him, by the way, which is back to when we were talking about whatever
Juan
we
Pablo.
were talking about.
Raphael.
Heineken. You like Heineken, Michelle? I think Michelle likes Heineken. Heineken is good beer. I like Heineken. I do love Heineken. I'm a huge Heineken guy.
I like
really-
that. I
I
like
like
that
green bottle
Heineken
beers.
sounds like Heine.
I know it does sound like Heine. I'm sucking on a
I'm
Heine
about
right
that.
now, dude.
I'm about that. I can. Get
I
behind
love,
that.
dude. I used to drink Heineken a lot. A lot. Like my younger years of like.
Dude, you know what I
getting
used to
into
drink a
beer
fuck ton of?
was
I used to drink
Heineken.
Mickey hand grenades.
I
like,
never,
a lot.
Never heard of that.
Every cap has a riddle in it.
Sounds like a
like you-
Snapple.
Sounds like a
Sounds like a
Heineken and
Snapple.
Sailor Jerry's.
No, it's Snapple. Dude.
Yeah, it's like
has the
Snapple, but
fucking-
it's like it's kind of taste. I'll get a pack of them.
Word.
If anyone wants to come over tomorrow, I'll get a peck of Heinz.
Dude, I thought
Right,
we were
we're
fucking
good.
ping
You-
pong.
Oh wait,
tournament
we're doing the
tomorrow.
ping pong tourney
yeah.
tomorrow. We're
Oh,
doing
yeah.
a ping pong tournament tomorrow. If you want to watch it,
Might be streamed.
tune in. Yeah, it might be
It'll
streaming.
probably be on the
it's
website,
it's-
Patreon.
It's got a you get a 6-pack and it has 6 riddles in it, and like it's like one will be like a B and then the letter 4, and then it'll be like a picture pointing at someone, and then someone walking through a door. So the riddle is before you enter,
Oh,
and it's like shit like that. It's pretty cool, and they're kind of tasty, but they're like 8-ounce beers and they're expensive, kind of.
It's more for the riddle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but they're cool.
Novelty
And
beer.
well, I got them because I was gonna have my buddy who's an electrician turn them into like lamps kind of
Right
thing.
on, yeah.
But then we moved and I just threw them away.
I feel that.
I was just like, I don't need this, and just fucking toss it in the gutter. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know where we recover. We haven't done the word of the day yet, and I'm super
Yeah.
sad about it.
Kind of. I don't know where we're going with this. You know, it's kind of more things to come. We'll figure out when they.
I feel like you
when
guys
they come,
probably
you
said
know?
it when I wasn't in the room, and it makes me really
Probably. You might as well put some hands towards it because I'm feeling the word of the day.
sad. Put some hints toward it. It has to do. Well, we'll just wait till Dylan gets back here.
Don't probably get it first fucking time.
Yeah, fuck,
Does it have to do with Danny DeVito at all?
dude. I wish it had something to do with Danny
We're
DeVito. Dude, there's a frame
We're not
picture.
talking about the word of the day, are we?
We're trying to
Yeah.
figure it out.
Dude, oh hell yes. I love it. I love word of the day, dude.
Like I still got like probably like a half hour worth of like us just like ranting and raving, but I'm trying to do this word of the day. I brought you guys a Christmas bonus. Is a
Jack.
bottle of Jack
Dude,
Daniels.
God, I don't want to drink Jack. Fuck.
What?
I'd rather drink Jack though than Black Velvet. But
Yes.
bourbon straight, oh fuck. I love bourbon. Bourbon's my favorite type of liquor. I fucking love bourbon. But straight, as a shot, I don't know, dude.
Michelle says that in 24 hours or less, we're going to see something happen in Iraq or Iran.
Dude, okay,
I
so
believe
think
you.
about
I definitely believe
dude,
it.
what do you guys feel about so I've looked at like the recent news posts, and before we do this shot, which I'm about to guess it in like 10 seconds because I know the word of the day every episode before it even starts. I know it because I'm that smart. But like there's so many things talking about is like US isn't going to war with Iran. Is Israel going to war with Iran? Like who is going to war with Iran? And honestly, we talk about what did like a lot of focus is talking about Iran's deal about the what was the UN's fucking meeting thing with
Their nuclear weapons.
so yeah. So I mean, like in a lot of like I remember seeing that a lot. Well, like I think they're focusing on that, but we pulled out before Iran did. And people are talking about that, saying Iran pulled out of the fucking nuclear deal or whatever, when it was like, well, last year or 2 years ago, we already pulled out. And when it talks about Iran's fucking nuclear shit, they're not even that over of what they said they were over. And this is just what we're told. And I'm
Yeah,
sorry
like-
that I'm
like
so
to-
confusing,
it's-
but I'm
it's-
not
it's
smart
like-
enough to like explain deeply
Yeah, it was
what I'm
like-
talking about.
It was like 2 years ago, we refused to sign their negotiation on the Iran nuclear war pact.
And
And then we started implementing sanctions on Iran based off of them not wanting to meet our agreements on the deal. And that might literally just us putting sanctions on them
right.
might have led to them storming our embassy. Like,
right. Like we put, dude,
you
exactly.
If you had to pay $6
Exactly.
for a fucking Diet Coke, would you not storm the embassy of the
I'll be
person
pissed
making
off.
you fucking pay that much? And that's just an example. But think like you're
Yo.
fucking
exactly.
like you
I wanted to,
you're right next to Iraq, who has the petrol source of a fucking Greek god, and you have to pay fucking $8 a gallon because we're putting sanctions on what Iraq sells
Right.
you.
Dude,
so then their government fucking
dude,
is like,
oh my
fucking
God.
putting so much fucking like propaganda out that's like, you know what? Fuck America, dude. Look what they're doing to us, making us pay fucking $6 fucking for a fucking
But I don't know if that's propaganda. Like when I look at other countries propaganding in quotations, propaganding against us, like, is it really them? It's not propaganda against us. It's literally like, you know, the fucked up shit our government does. Like out of the whole world, I'm lucky that we're in America because we're chilling here in a podcast room, able to just fucking chill, drink beer, and talk about this. But you know how much like propaganda we have to go through against the rest of the world because we have to feel like we're comfortable. The rest of the world is not in the same state we are, and they're looking at us like those guys are fucking assholes. They are propaganda, like the propaganda. They believe that we are the assholes, but not that it's not.
Yeah, we're
bad,
great guys. Get to know
us.
I
know, but like we are great guys, and we're all really cool, and we're cute, obviously. But like, it's not propaganda to them. It's literally to them. It's like, dude, propaganda. Like U.S. is fucking us over. Like they're telling their people, like, yo, the U.S. is fucking us over. Like the whole fucking deal of them like backing out. And I looked the numbers that they were doing with the uranium and the I don't know the word, purifying the uranium or the enriched uranium. Yeah. The numbers that they're supposed to be by and the numbers that
depleted uranium.
The numbers that they were like they weren't that far off from what our records. Like our records weren't that far off from what like we even had a deal on. Like,
Dog, this coming from a country that allowed Hillary Clinton as Secretary of State to sell a third of our depleted uranium stock to the fucking Russian government,
right?
Who is supposed to be our mortal enemy,
right? Yeah,
under the Uranium One deal,
wasn't it?
And then Bill Clinton got paid like $5 million to give a speech in Russia that year. So she basically sold our a third of our depleted, but it's gonna be kept in a stockhold in Wyoming. They're just gonna have ownership of it until we pay a debt. And then guess what happens to the third of our depleted uranium? Goes missing over the Canadian border.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it goes missing over who are supposed to be possibly, not necessarily our best out, like I would say in government, not necessarily our ally where they're supposed to protect us, but one of our friends.
Best,
our friend. That's what Canada. People think about Canada.
I like Canadians hate us, dude.
Yeah, but in
honestly,
I live below. We're friends. We're friends with Canada. Like we're not allies. We don't have to back each other up with Canada. We don't have to back them up. They don't have to back us up. But in a sense of government, like we're friends. They don't have to back us up. We don't have to back them up. Dude, if you look into it, we're friends. Is a good way of putting it.
Dude, when I got on the highway or the interstate and I was headed to work, the two options I had was
she says Canada.
the two options that I had when I was getting on the exit or on the interstate in New York when I was going to work back to Glens Falls.
True.
Were
Michelle.
So if I went to the right, it headed me towards Montreal. So French Canada. And if I went to the left, it headed to fucking Glens Falls.
Oh shit! Fuck.
That's where I lived in New York. I was fucking either you turn right, you go up to Canada, or Burlington, Vermont was a nice option on the way. But still, I either went to Canada or I went to work. And when I ran the cafe, and dude, they came down to that Lake George. When they came to Lake George and tried to give me Canadian, or they tried to give me Canadian money, and I was like, no, we don't, like, you need US currency to get this. And they'd like look at me like, what? And be like, there's no way that you came from Montreal and you don't understand that you need American currency to buy shit here. Like, dude, there's no fucking way.
It was literally when I fucking was in Detroit last week, dude. It was literally just a bridge. Boom. And you got over to fucking Windsor, fucking Canada, dude. We didn't need a passport or anything, dude. We just went boom, boom, went over.
Queensbury.
Hey, yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure my Facebook still says I live in Queensbury, New York, because I haven't changed it back. Well, I lived in Queensbury. I just call it Glens Falls because it's easier.
Hey, but before we go on this, fucking Michelle, you were talking about fucking posted on your page, Michelle. While we're continuing our conversation, what kind of page are you talking about? Do you have your own page? Like, I'll follow that shit right now. fucking post your page, whatever you're talking about. I'll follow it right now. Just let me know.
Yeah.
What page are you talking
Put
about?
a link in the comments and we'll
Dude,
follow it.
for sure. 100%. Whatever you're sharing, dude, you've been, oh man.
Oh, you've been with us this whole time.
100%.
But yeah, we still haven't hit the word of the day, guys. And we've been so close.
All right. We need a shot because if I take a shot a little bit later, I'm going to throw up inside of one of those guitars hanging on the wall.
Dude, on the big one. I'm trying to replace that.
I'm trying to replace it.
Yes, dude.
Deal.
The fucking, it's old and used and the frets are wearing.
I am a learner B. Okay, I'm going to click on her name. Go to channel.
But yeah, so word of the day has to
Michelle, you have 5 subscribers now. I'm sorry, everyone.
All right,
But
anyway,
Michelle,
but
congrats. Congrats on the 5.
Word of the day has to do with the people in our government profiting off of these wars.
Profiting off of these wars.
You want to give you the starting letter of the word?
Yeah, the letter of the word
starts with a C.
Cunt.
Say it loud, say it proud.
Cunts.
It's not cunt.
That's not God's okay.
I'm sorry, every girl that ever listens to
Conjunctivitis
No.
is not pink eye.
Convict.
No.
Oh, wait, say the fucking. I wasn't
They're
listening.
getting money off the wars that they're peddling. And it starts with a C.
Convict. Hey, everyone who posts on this page, remember, if you post the word of the day, we'll fucking honor it. So help us out, dude. We want the word. We were gonna take a shot, dude. With a C, the people say it again. People who do
People
what?
who are getting money off of the wars that they're peddling. They're getting paid to send people to war.
Congress.
No.
Congressional people.
They're in Congress and they're congressional people, but they are also
Cunts. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. Let me just say it. Convicts. I've already said that.
No, dude.
Contour. It's a makeup thing.
people that accept money from criminals to let criminals get by with their criminal actions are
Criminals.
Curious people. I don't know. Okay, so
do you just want me to say it?
no, hell no. Fuck no. All right. Treason. That's not doesn't start with a C. Michelle, come on now.
Cartoon characters.
Ooh, cartel.
Cabal.
Crayons.
Not part of the cabal.
Wait. Okay, so we said people who let these people do what they want.
And they make money off of it.
They are war criminals.
Kind of.
Clones.
Cartel. Crackheads.
They are
Caucasian.
That's a good one. I like that.
Like if a lawyer was
Canadians.
I love it, but no. If a
Canadian.
if a lawyer was paid money by a defense or
Corrupt.
No!
Finally.
Good boy. Let's go. Come on, bring it home.
That was fucking awful. That's on YouTube. That was really good. Michael's totally missed.
Hand up, dude. I don't want to fucking.
God, it took a long time.
Damn, that was fake news.
Michelle says con artist. What was it? Corrupt. Damn, that took us a long time.
I like crackheads a little bit better, dude.
Oh god. All right.
If someone takes money from someone and they profit off of it, they're a crackhead.
I don't want that middle. No, don't do it. Oh god. Oh
Give
god.
it to me, Daddy.
Oh god. This is Jack, dude. This is fucking bourbon straight. I fucking
That's
hate
just
you guys.
Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey, my dude.
Like that Chris Hamilton song. Or Chris Stapleton.
Oh god.
Is it Chris Hamilton or Stapleton?
I don't know. They both suck.
Tennessee whiskey.
Oh god, I fucking hate you guys. Oh my god.
You love me. Hey, take
Hold
that
on,
back.
hold on.
I'm not clanking you until you tell me you love me.
I love all of you guys.
All right,
Here's
better.
the cheers to
cheers to all the corrupt motherfuckers. Better than BV. I mean,
Dude, honestly,
Ugh.
yeah, not bad. I like bourbon. I'd rather have that than BV. Do I need a chaser? Probably.
beer chaser.
It's about sex. That's her favorite. So
Oh,
Cheers,
It's
Michelle.
about sex.
Oh my god, that was actually I don't know. I think I'd
Con
rather
artist.
do
That would have been a
BV.
way good one, but you guys would never guess con artist.
I wouldn't.
no way, dude. We would never guess con artist.
Michelle, I hope that you're on the next week, even though Michael won't be here with us.
I would
Yeah,
not.
Michelle, you
We're
should be here
on to
next week.
Texas.
We're gonna talk, Michelle. So I know you're here right now, and maybe you care about the government and whatnot. But next week, our episode is what we're gonna start doing every second Tuesday of the month.
Second week of the month.
As a serial killer episode, which we've been doing, and it's so fun. Serial killer episodes, amazing. You should tune in next
You
week.
can't imagine the amount of jokes you make off of a serial killer.
And hey, if you keep coming in and talking to us every week, we'll fucking shout you out and tell everyone that you have a fucking channel of your own. I'm sorry, guys. That shot was holy fuck.
Yeah, that's hit me a weird way.
that was hitting me. I love bourbon. Give me a mixed drink with it though. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. So it kind of.
God bless you guys, dude.
you
Fucking,
guys-
I don't
do you-
believe in God.
Did you guys see that? The Iranian government has placed a $80 million bounty on Donald Trump's head.
I did not
Really?
see that.
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know what's okay? So you know what's fucked up? Before I forget
The
this,
last president.
the last president. That's dude. We're so close
Real
to that.
shit.
The last president.
The
dude.
last president.
This is literally a bug about Donald Trump time traveling.
Yeah. If you
Yeah,
haven't
dude.
listened to our older episodes, even you, Michelle, we've talked about. One episode was where Donald Trump time traveling. Baron Trump. Baron Trump is a time traveler, and it talks about like if you want to get your mind fucking blown, either look at our past episode, which I don't even remember what episode. Go find Baron Trump as a time traveler and listen to it because the time travel thing is weird as fuck, and you might
It's
as well listen to us
fucking
talk
insane.
about it. Like
And we're gonna
it's
do a
so
whole
fucked
episode
up,
on Nikola Tesla
dude.
at some point.
It's
because
so
he's-
fucked. It's so
dude,
crazy.
he's
I'm
the
telling you.
granddaddy.
Ever since I watched the movie, the fucking the Prestige, dude, Nikola Tesla is piqued my interest so fucking hard, like a hard on. Like
Yeah.
he piqued me hard like a hard on.
Exactly, but now I don't even remember what the fuck I was gonna say. Too fucked up, guys. I don't know. It's a good topic.
Dude, the Baron Trump time traveler is fucking. It's just crazy. Just because the illustrations of the book look exactly like him, it's fucking nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
I've not seen it that far.
I haven't
I
seen
need
it
to read
that
the
far
book.
either, dude.
I'm gonna download it on my phone and read it.
I'm
when
going
on my
to look
fucking
at your shows.
6-hour
Yeah,
trip.
go look at the because what did we name it? Fucking
I think
we
it's
named
just
it like
Baron
Baron
Trump
Trump Time Traveler.
Yeah.
It was
The demon. There might be demon Baron Trump. Maybe I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't remember. It was like, fuck, like
yeah.
20 episodes ago. I feel like
Maybe.
It was a while ago.
Ish.
Such a weird little episode. But
Kinda
watch
weird.
it while you're driving down the freeway. Come on. You know,
don't
you
watch
love
it,
us.
but listen to it.
You love us.
Watch the freeway while you're driving down the freeway. But listen to it while you're driving down the freeway.
Oh shit, dude.
So
Dude,
I
I
mean,
think-
we already went over one of the last things I had, which was like the pop culture, like YouTube community and Twitch community, just like memeing on Twitter about World War III,
Yeah.
about like do
Do
you
you
guys
think
have?
they're trying to start some shit? Like, I mean, do you think that?
No, I don't think they are. I think
Do you
they're
think,
just like
like,
begging,
I think it's
begging for
fake.
It's been
attention.
Yeah.
a long time since like.
I think it's fake.
I don't
That's
know,
all
how many-
fake.
How many people? I mean, dude, how many people substitute their fucking lust for war with fucking video games and shit like that?
Dude,
I don't know. I've like I know that I can physically hurt someone, but I don't like doing it. But I don't substitute it with video games.
But-
like, dude, I fucking like when
It's all
I
about the
don't
brain
even-
control.
I don't like punching someone, but if I have to, I will.
But
I don't
when
like-
you're drunk, you really want to, dude. I feel it.
Well, that was
Dude,
if I'm
Memorial
drunk,
Day.
I
I
want to
fight
story.
someone. Dude, if I'm drunk, I'm ready to fucking fight someone.
Well,
100%.
Especially if they're sleeping in my truck,
like
dude.
there were like 3 times that I ever remember being like borderline blackout drunk and like wanting to fight someone, and it was Dylan's 21st birthday.
Yeah, that was awesome. I fucking, dude, it was all because some guy didn't want to shake my hand that I got kicked out of a bar.
I believe that.
He didn't want to shake
No,
my
that's
hand.
not why. Do you not remember why you got thrown out of Shark?
I thought it was because he didn't want to shake my hand, so I
No.
went up to him and I was like, "Why don't you want to shake my hand?" And then I got pissed off and they kicked me out of Sharkies.
No, it was you. Some dude pushed Abby out of the way at the bar.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Some
I
dude
remember
pushed
hearing
Abby out of
that.
the way at the bar, and then you pushed him like away from the bar, and you were like, "Hey, bro, like that's fucked up. You just pushed my wife, like all this shit." And then you like cocked back to, or he was like his friend pushed you back,
Dude,
and then you cocked back a fist, and I grabbed you. I put you like in a half Nelson. And I like dragged you away, and the bouncers thought that me and you were fighting, and they were like, "You have to leave." And then everyone was like, "Oh, well, Dylan just got kicked out. Like,
Yeah.
we're leaving." And I was like, "Hell no, we're not leaving." I was like, "I'm gonna go talk to that guy that just pushed you to the fucking ground." And I like went up to this guy and I like pushed him up against the mirror, like those.
Oh, for
pillars.
sure,
And
yeah.
I was like, "Why the fuck do you push that girl to the ground to get a fucking drink?" And he was like, "Hey, dude, we're on the hill. Like, it's what happens."
Dude,
like,
I'd have
it's
fucked
like,
any of them
and-
up.
and then-
Anyone who's listening to this podcast, we will fuck you the fuck up. I'm sorry.
This is
We
the
will
story. I
fuck
think
you
I've
up.
told this story before, but in less detail. This is a story about the time I got thrown out. I got banned from that bar because I headbutted a kid in the head. Because his excuse is like, "Oh, it's just a hill. It's what happens."
It's
And
the hills. Yeah,
and
fuck
then
you,
I
dude.
headbutted him in the headbutted him in the nose, and then the owner of the bar bounced me and told me I was banned from his bar for life.
Dude, we don't even need to belong there, but I'm glad that we can still sneak in there and just fucking people who piss me off, dude. I will fucking fight you. It was not this year, 2019, fucking Christmas Day. You better not have stepped in my path. I was ready to fucking fight everyone. I'm sorry.
Dude, but then another what I say?
Michelle, challenge accepted. I don't know if that was that trying to fight me or AJ, but you got to understand, we're both over 6 foot tall, masculine men, not the strongest of men. We drink a lot of beer and just play video games a lot, but we will fuck some shit up, dude.
I'm trying to like in my head, I'm like running through like my top 3 headbutts that I've ever done in my life right now. Yeah, I think there's only 3 of them, and one of them is that night at Sharkies.
Me too. Michelle, how tall are you? Let us hear how tall you are.
Girl.
Tell us. Yeah, come on, Michelle. Let's hear it. How tall are you,
I'm
Michelle?
into this now.
Yeah, Michelle. Let's hear it. How tall are you, Michelle?
It almost feels like we have a radio caller. this
Dude,
whole
why
time.
can't we do the way
We
we
get
do?
the red phone.
Should I,
The red phone.
should I,
We
hey,
get
should I
the
just
red
call
phone.
Emma? Should I just call Emma right now?
Didn't she ignore you?
She
the
said
last time
fucking
you called?
5'1".
There's no way she's still listening. Do you guys? I'm gonna put her on speaker. Michelle,
5'1".
tell
Oh
us.
shit! You sound
Dude,
you sound like
giant, dude. Goddamn giant.
in no offensive way. I feel like
All right.
every average woman from upstate New York is like 5.
Oh yeah,
something.
we're Iowa. We're a tall people, but okay, we're gonna
Yeah,
get.
we have
we're
to
gonna
pick the
get
corn.
Emma
That's what I
on.
do.
We're gonna
That's
get
what I told
Emma
people
tall.
in New York.
Everyone, we're
When I lived in New York, people were like, "Why are people in Iowa so much taller than people in New York?"
Hello?
Because we
Hello?
have the corn.
Hello.
Hi, honey.
Hey, what are you up to?
I was just watching you, so I knew you were gonna call me.
It's the water. Hell
What do
yeah.
you feel about?
I was
what
watching
do
you.
what
I
do
knew
you
you
feel
called me
about?
15 seconds ago.
What do you feel about the Iran fucking shit? Like, I mean, do you hate the Iranian people because they're tan and shit? Like, how do you feel about them?
No, God.
How do you feel about them? We killed one of their generals? Like, do you think we should get invaded? How do you feel?
The Iranian people are just like us. They're probably mad that they have a war going on and they have things fighting that they can't do much about.
Exactly. So, do you think to solve the conflict, Should we send the Iranians nudes of all of our American women?
No.
They don't have. They don't allow pornography in Iran.
So we need to send them nudes.
Why can't we send them nudes? I was gonna say they would want nudes. Why can't we send them nudes?
Why does it have to be of the American women? Why can't you send them nudes?
Emma, I just want you to know that Michelle says that you're awesome.
And we will send them nudes of every single person in America.
All right,
so nobody needs to fucking wonder anymore.
All right. So Emma, if you could solve,
Get ready for 300 or 635,000 or million nudes. Your server's about to blow up.
All right, so Emma, before I hang up on you automatically, what do you think we need to do? What do you think we need to do to solve the planet? To solve our world? What do we need to do? Tell us right now. What's the plan? What's the plan?
You didn't have to say solve the planet.
Wait, are you talking about Iran, Iraq? Are you talking
Yes,
about
No,
exactly.
like everything.
Exactly. You know,
Like
the
the whole world,
the
Emma.
Iran, Iraq shit and stuff like that. Like the Iran, Iraq shit. Not Iraq. Like this is about Iran.
Every
This
American
is about
should do. Pull
oh
out.
shit! Holy shit! This is about Iran. Like Iran's our fucking focus right now. What do you think? What's the play? What do we do?
I don't know. Like,
Thanks, A.
Thanks for your input, Emma.
Thanks for your input.
stop. Obviously, they're upset. We killed their leader, so they're gonna want to like.
We didn't kill their leader. We killed their general, a measly general.
Oh, yeah, Sergeant Salami.
Salami. It was General Salami that we killed.
Obviously, they're upset. They're gonna want to retaliate. But I mean, at some point, like, isn't it just gonna continue to go back and forth? Like,
It
at some
will.
point, somebody has
It
to
will,
just say,
Emma. It will.
Emma,
It
you
will.
fucking sound really
It
smart,
will.
Emma.
Emma.
You
Yeah.
sound like
It
you have
will.
a college degree.
I know. We don't want her on this. We sound real dumb. Emma, thanks for joining the podcast. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Hell no.
I don't want her sounding smarter than us. Fuck that.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like fucking tit for tat.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, it's gonna always go back and forth. That's why, just like fucking when we sold them a bunch of fucking weapons in the Iran Contra scandal and shit like that.
Emma, Michelle says Emma's awesome. This guy needs a nap. I'm only gonna guess that she's talking about Michael.
Probably. I always probably need naps. I'm grumpy.
I should go then. Oh, that's fucked up.
Peace in the Middle East, Michelle.
Yeah, what are you, fucking terrorist?
Right.
Do you work for ISIS? We're just curious. Tell us right now. Don't be. It doesn't matter. We're
No,
totally.
you need a nap.
Yeah, I think she was talking about me. Are you talking about the guy at the end of the table that just looks fucked up? Because, like, I'm gonna be real pissed off and throw the table.
Don't throw the table.
No.
Wait, I feel like that still means
expensive table.
I feel like that still means me. Michelle, are you talking about me? I'm in the middle.
Bud.
Like, if you tell me I'm gonna throw this table over right now, I swear to God,
He was talking about you, bud.
I won't throw the
Anyway,
table over,
so
guys.
I think this is a good point to hit the intro outro track and fucking collaborate on what we learned today.
Damn, you're being fresh to your girl, bud. You need to
I
chill.
should go ahead and know you being fresh, Tim. You do it.
Damn,
Like, I always
you need
be
to chill.
fresh.
You need to chill, bud.
But I always do it fresh to Emma. She's my girl.
Sometimes
Emma's-
you gotta be fresh. Like
to
funky
my
fresh,
girl though,
right?
for real though, like I gotta be fresh. We make fun of her. We make fun, but like we bring her on. We don't make fun of her. We don't make fun of her.
but we make fun.
We don't
but
make fun of. We
her.
make fun. We don't make fun of her, but we make fun, and it's such a good
Yo,
time.
They are douche flutes, dude. Every single one of these guys got a douche flute. I'm the only one here smoking fucking dabs. These guys are fucking vape tards.
Oh, Weaver,
Fair.
my mom calls
Fair.
vapes douchebags. Yeah, right.
No, dude.
Anyway, so
Who
we're-
the fuck
we're-
is Weaver? Like, hey, before we end the podcast, tell
Dude, he's
who
a
are you
fucking-
are, where are you at,
Yeah,
where are you from,
Mike?
where are you
we
from?
don't got time for all that. This song's only.
I know, but he
long.
just joined in. What the fuck? This could be a new dude. You should
We done,
donate.
bro.
You should give
We
us
done
like
for the week.
$1,000.
We'll be back next week, next Monday.
Gapers? What?
Gapers, as in vapors, but gapers.
Oh, gapers.
Are we done
North
with this?
Carolina.
Can we do the outro now? Or?
Yeah,
Oh, we
go
can't,
ahead,
dude.
bud.
I have family
He's
from North Carolina. I go to North Carolina a lot. Good for you,
All right, do
dude.
the outro, bud.
Yeah, let's just go. Vapors,
All
hey, join us next week.
But yeah,
Join us next week.
Yeah, thanks for watching or listening to another episode of the WRK podcast, where we ask questions. But at the end of the day, who really knows? As always, I'm your host AJ, here with my good friends Dylan and Michael.
Yes, banger.
And next week we're going to be bringing you some serial killer action. Michael will not be joining us; he'll be in Texas visiting his grandfather.
Michael will not be with us.
80th birthday, dude. He's fucking 80 years old.
I know, but we'll be doing serial killer episodes. Like, we might even think to go
Dude,
kill your grandpa.
Do a serial killer from Texas so I can fucking watch along
Texas
and listen
Chainsaw
and be
Massacre,
all
maybe?
in.
Dude,
I don't know.
Seriously, let me fucking listen along.
Texas
when I'm
Chainsaw
down there,
Massacre, maybe? That'd be a sick ass fucking.
dude. No,
But yeah, as all like just follow us on Twitter at DeborahKPod, Instagram at DeborahKPodcast, and visit our website, DeborahKPodcast.com. Visit our Patreon page, be a patron, donate as much as you are willing. If you love the show, you might as well. Patreon.com/DeborahKPod.
Dude, we gotta look up this. Weaver B says Weaver B death metal musician from NC, and
Hey,
then
post
Michelle says Weaver B after my heart.
Hey,
law.
Weaver B, post a fucking link where we can fucking watch your shit.
If you
my
guys
dude.
get married, me, Michael, and AJ have to be the best man at the wedding.
definitely.
Sorry.
If you've made it this far and you like the show, submit a song. Send us a song.
Yeah, show
A
us.
theme
Hey,
song.
Weaver B, dude, we need fucking theme songs, dude. If you could do a lo-fi fucking theme song.
At
Little
gmail.com.
theme song. You know, that's all we want. That's all we're
Yeah,
asking.
we'll catch you next week.
Thank you.